Hi everybody, we're back for Rime of the Frost. I'm taking these glasses off. Episode 6, Rime of the Frostmaiden. If you haven't watched your Halloween one-shot from last night, you can check it on our Twitch right now, just as a VOD, but it'll be up on our YouTube channel, VOD, in like 2.5 hours. It was a lot of fun. It's almost 4 hours long, but it was a lot of fun, so check it out. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, is all I can say. And people dressed up, so it's a lot of fun. Come check it out, because it's our Halloween one-shot. And Kate ran it, so it was awesome. No DJ tonight, unfortunately. Maybe at some point they'll hop in, but apparently hurricane stuff is scurry. This is me trying to figure out what I need to say real quick. Soldiers of the Lich Queen was supposed to come back this Sunday, but come to find out last minute, we can start moving some of our stuff to my new place on the 1st of September, or November. So no Soldiers of the Lich Queen until the 15th of November. That way, when we come back, we don't have to take a week off. So it's just come back and continue. Possibly. Depends on people's schedules. Yeah. And hopefully we'll also get around to doing the Call of Cthulhu finale eventually, sometime soon. Episode 5 of that. Hopefully soon, because I have fun stuff planned for what happens after that. Probably gonna try out a new system, maybe. Monster Hearts was a lot of fun, is all I'm saying. What else? If you do watch the Monster Hearts one-shot, a little bit of content warning, there might be some stuff that makes people uncomfortable in it. It's just there anyway, just in case, because you never know. You never know.
I mean, it's the regular old high school cringe. We don't do anything too crazy.
Either way, there is a content warning before the video, just in case. That was part of the stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, because the game does have a tendency to get to places that are not comfortable for people, which is fine. It was so much fun. I want to play it again. What else? That's it, I think. So, last we left off, you all spent 4 days in Bryn Shander to help Chance recover from his resurrection after being killed by these strange frostbitten warriors in the wilderness. Long story short, a lot of stuff happened in Bryn Shander. Just kind of meeting people, talking to people, doing readings. I joked on something. Some readings that would come true, maybe. Also, we learned more information with the location of this cabin you're supposed to look for, the Black Cabin, which actually I gave the wrong location. I looked on the DM map of Icewind Dale, and it's only like an hour or two outside of Lonelywood in the woods to the north. So, oops, I was wrong. Not near a glacier at all. So anyways, spent 4 days in Bryn Shander. Stuff happened. As you're making your way back to Good Mead, to continue the job you're originally heading on this road to go find before Chance died, you stopped by this blood splat in the snow where Chance had been killed. And even though the creatures that had been wielding these strange stone/metal weapons had died and disappeared, the weapons were left behind, in which 3 of their flails were picked up by Penny, Chance, and Boa. And you continued onwards, eventually arriving just outside of Good Mead to find a panicked trapper yelling about a giant-sized creature that killed members of the local militia. You bought a fox off of him, followed these tracks. The fox bounded after a small little spirit in the snow. The spirit mounted the fox, threw a snowball at Kiva, and gave her a magical charm. Sorry. These tracks eventually led to some caves concealed in the forest, and attempting to be sneaky and stealthy with Penny conjuring illusionary blizzard sounds and Chance hammering in a tripwire into the mouth of the cave, Chance decided to stealth into the cave and immediately rolled a natural 1, which unfortunately alerted the presence of the ogre and the verbeeg that were living inside this cave. A fight ensued that nearly killed Chance and Caoimhe. Penny wasn't looking so great either. And eventually, narrowly, the party prevailed, but were severely wounded, so they have decided to take refuge for the night, because it's also extremely late, inside these caves. And that is where we're going to pick up this session for the week.
Yes, we should get inside. Chance doesn't look so well.
No, he really doesn't.
I can't do that accent.
Dear Caoimhe?
What?
Said you don't look so good either.
Yes, I've looked better, but I'm still awake, still alive, still walking, still talking.
I will carry Chance inside.
They can walk. They've been healed.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't sure if we were going to have him just roleplay-wise be, like, passed out or whatever.
Oh, no.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, perhaps we should get going then.
That would be for the best, yes.
We'll start going in.
Okay.
Oh, do you want us to start?
I
do you want us to
do.
move our tokens? Okay.
I do. Because there's still stuff I need to explain and whatnot.
Which
All
is
right.
the cave.
To the left, to the left.
So you make your way back to where the tripwire didn't exactly super work as intended. It did knock down the verbeeg, but yeah. You can see the light glow of a fire from inside this tunnel specifically. And just to reiterate what you all see, because it's been a while. Rocky hillside with pines growing around its base. Three caves. Frozen Creek emerges from the west cave, which has a low-hanging mouth. The center cave is an 8-foot-tall passage hewn from the rock, 8 foot high, so you have to climb up to it. Moderately blocked by a tight stand of conifers and 2 massive fallen logs, and the northeast cave where the verbeeg and ogre where the verbeeg came from. The ogre came from the westernmost cave. A big yawning mouth of this cave, and flickers of light emanate from within. And the tracks that you were following went through that entrance.
Yes.
But now that ogre lies dead in the snow. And so does the verbeeg.
Well, if any of you want to search them for valuables, now would be the time, yes, before we get inside.
I mean, what valuables would they really have?
Who knows? They were stealing from the village.
I guess that's correct.
You look
Alright.
them over, they don't have anything on them.
Okay.
Of note.
I was right. They had nothing.
As usual, yes. And he'll get to about here, new area.
Okay.
Bo was following Penny.
Sure.
Caoimhe's following
you just
Boa.
hear bah, bah. A bonfire in the middle. This cavern is sunken slightly as it gradually slopes downwards, and there's a bonfire in the middle of this cave that keeps it lit and relatively warm. The scent of roasting meat fills the air as a hunk of meat on a spit drips juices into the fire. Goats and sheep are held in a spacious animal pen enclosed by crude wooden fence. Other features of the cave include a wooden cart with a broken wheel, 2 old crates, and 2 barrels.
Well, let's have a look around then. And he'll go over and investigate the sound.
7 goats and 6 sheep, all quite healthy. Just kind of eating
Well,
Turns
hello,
out
little
they were not.
friends.
Yes.
Hello, little friends. How are you?
Meh.
Oh my god.
Kind of just look up you like how as a dumb sheep, just meh.
Sheep are not dumb. Okay. Oh,
Well,
sheep are. Goats
sheep,
aren't.
Sheep are dumb. Goats are not. Yes.
Goats are the devil.
If Boa puts her head like over, is she able to pet one of them?
No, they do not seem comfortable around living people.
Oh, okay.
You get the sense they're here for food. So they've probably seen their friends get just butchered brutally. So they're definitely skittish. The goats
Is there
kind of do like
any-
that. The goats do that like thing that they do when they like fall over, like.
Oh, fainting goats.
Oh my god. Is there any like extra hay outside of the pen?
You can definitely see that one crate is packed with straw.
And that is what the sheep and goats are eating?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kiva's gonna go grab a handful of that and then come back to the fence and just kind of present it in like an open hand.
Okay.
Just be like, it's all right, little buddies. We're
Give
not here to
me
hurt you.
An animal handling check.
Oh boy, will I. That would be a dirty 20.
One of like the bigger goats kind of saunters over and starts like eating it out of your hand.
Oh my god. This is the best day of my life.
And then it pulls a gun on you.
Oh my god.
Call an ambulance.
Peace was never an option.
Oh yeah, no, it just eats the hay out of your hand. Just
Penny's going to investigate the barrels since part of the reason we were sent here is to get mead back. So he's going to check to see if they're like mead barrels or something.
They are half filled with salt and pepper.
These
so one of them is salt and one of them is pepper?
Correct.
Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Man, there's just meat roasting on that spit. Smells real good though.
Mm.
Can we tell what meat it is? Is it goat or sheep meat?
I'm trying to figure out. It said where it was, and I'm just so confused. I literally just read what it was, and I lost what it was. Yeah, here we go. Give me a survival check, Kiva.
Oh god. Oh no. That is a natural 20 for a 26.
So you like walk up to the meat, it smells really good. It smells intoxicating, like there's salt and pepper all over it. It's roasting on the spit. So it's getting like the smoke flavor from the wood. And as you approach, it has toes. It is the leg of a dwarf.
Is Boa right beside it? Like, is Boa still right beside the fire?
Oh yeah.
Boa's just like warming yourself up, just like.
Yeah, there's just a dwarf leg just cooking on the fire.
Boa?
Yeah, Kiva?
Do you want to learn how to feed a goat?
Oh, yeah!
All right, and she's gonna try and just like usher her away from the fire before
Okay.
she notices that it's a dwarf leg.
Okay, yeah, she doesn't notice.
And she's gonna, grab some more straw from the bucket or from the thing.
Okay.
And give it to Boa and just be like, now just hold it and just open hand or open fin. I guess you don't really have hands, but just open fin, present it to them. And if they trust you, they'll eat it.
Animal handling check. With advantage.
Bless.
Just Akiva. Helping you out.
Yeah. I'm helping.
That is a dirty 20.
Nice. A big like oaf of a sheep just kind of wanders over, just and just starts like eating it out of your hand.
I'm doing it, Kiva.
You made a friend, Boa.
Hear that, Hush? We made another friend.
You're adorable. Why don't you just stay here? I'm gonna go see what Penny's doing. You stay here and keep talking to your new friend.
Yeah.
Meh.
Oh, you have
Penny's-
such a lovely coat.
Penny's checking the other crate to see if it's also straw.
10 large torches.
Oh,
big
the
to
crate
carry.
just has
Yeah,
torches in it?
The other contains 10 large torches made out of wood and pitch. Too big for any of you to carry.
Cool.
Just be like,
We'll just... Oh, wait. Too big to
Penny.
carry or too big to lift? What do
Too
you-
big for any of you just to, like, carry.
Wield?
Like,
Okay.
well.
Okay. What?
Penny.
Yes.
You know, I realize now that I seem to have inherited my father's memory issues, but have we ever heard of a missing dwarf?
Well, I think that was... I could be wrong, but I believe that is the former mayor.
Do you see the
Or
meat?
speaker. Town speaker.
Do you see the meat roasting on the fire?
I do.
It's a dwarf leg. It's not goat or sheep. It is
Yes,
dwarf.
looks to be so.
So, yikes.
Looking around the crates and stuff, Penny and Kiva, give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Ooh.
Penny! Good job.
What'd
Got
you
a
get?
6.
Okay. Penny, what'd you get?
23.
23. There's actually a small bundle near a log by the fire. It has a name on it, as well as this dwarf's belongings. The name is Artin Glanheg, not the speaker of Good Mead.
Oh, cool.
Oh, good to know.
But inside his pouch that he has on the ground, is a battle axe and thick leather boots.
Archin Glanheg?
Artin Glanheg. Artin Glanheg.
Battle axe, you say? Is a battle axe considered a martial weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ooh.
Interesting. And he'll... You said there was a parchment letter, something or other?
No, just his name's on the bag, and then a battle axe and just mundane leather boots.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the battle axe.
And a battle axe, yeah, it's a martial weapon that's versatile.
Sick. I'm gonna pick it up and just test the weight of it. Kind
Oh,
of.
yeah. You get a sense
swing.
it was used for chopping down trees, just the way it looks. But it's a battle axe, but it looks like it's just a big old lumberjack axe.
How does it feel?
It feels quite nice, Could chop down a good tree with this, if you know what I mean.
Penny takes the spit, pulls off one end, and lets it drop into the fire.
Okay.
Well, I guess. Rest well, friend. Artin, was it?
Artin, yes.
Rest well. What a sad way to go.
Mm-hmm. We were almost at a similar fate.
Okay, question. If I died, would you all eat me if I died first?
Absolutely not.
Well, I know you're a vegetarian, but would you feed me
Yeah.
to Boa or Chance?
If I had to eat,
Is this? Can Boa hear this?
how quietly
'Cause
is Kiva
she's-
talking?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep my voice down.
Then probably not. You're too preoccupied with the goat and sheep, I imagine. Making your new best friend. It's like licking your hand now, just like. Meh.
Oh yeah, look at you. Oh yeah, a little bit behind the ears.
Meh.
Let's move on to another topic. Yes, perhaps check out more of this cave.
I really want to check out more of the cave when we could just, have a little bit of a rest here. It's warm.
Yes, I would not like to be around this. And he nods to the leg on the fire.
Well, then we take that away. We could just, put
You
it
see him, like,
outside.
you see his stomach start to, like, convulse.
Do you want me to take it outside, Penny?
And he's gonna use his breath weapon and acid. Pardon me.
You okay, Penny? I like Boa.
Combination of the smells and
Should we get you to bed, Penny?
I really do think he needs to sleep, yes.
I think we all need a good night's sleep.
yes,
Yes.
let's do that.
Especially Chance and Caoimhe.
I'm fine. I could take on anything.
Well, then how about you take on a nice long rest next to a warm fire?
And just passes out. Just.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I will take first watch if you need.
Are you going to be good taking the first watch, considering, you just...
Well, that would probably be the reason why I'm taking first watch, yes.
All right. I'll take second, if you want.
That would be amicable, yes.
All right. And Kiva's going to curl up next to the fire.
Okay.
Boa's gonna wait until Caoimhe falls asleep.
Okay.
And she's gonna go over to Penny. And she's just gonna say, "Thanks for letting that fox go, Penny."
Well, I've got no reason to, hang on to him.
I know the feeling of being trapped like that, and it's not fun. And she'll give him a little hug and just,
Oh, yes, I do as well.
"Good night, Penny." And she's gonna like walk over to where the goats are
Mm-hmm.
and the sheep and just like snuggle up by them.
Are you going into their pen or just snuggling outside the pen?
I feel like there'd be poop in the pen, so probably
there's
just
a
like
lot.
outside.
Oh, yeah.
Just like outside, just like
Okay, like up, like on some of the straw, like a warm little bed of straw.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Chance is already snoring.
Kiva and Pierre are cuddled next to the fire.
Okay.
So once everybody's asleep, Penny's gonna walk around a bit
Okay.
for his watch.
Sure. Where are you going?
He's gonna take this road or path this way.
Okay.
Let's see what he can see.
Another entrance to the cave to the south.
Jilly.
And up ahead you see something else. Wait. Yeah, hold on. A dead-end cavern has a crudely excavated 10-foot wide pit in the middle of the floor. 20 feet deep. Actually, never mind. Are you looking in to see actually how deep it is?
Yeah, he's carefully looking over.
It definitely reeks of excrement.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 20-foot deep pit filled to a depth of 5 feet. So it's 20 feet deep, but there's only 5 feet left. The rest of it is filled with bones, trash, and filth.
Lovely.
Just a refuse pit.
Yeah. He's gonna make his way back, and check in on these guys.
They're fine. They're all sleeping perfectly safely.
And then he'll check out this other path.
Okay. Cool. Suspended from the ceiling of this chamber, you can see this is probably where the ogre was sleeping, just based on how the room looks. But suspended from the ceiling of this chamber by a series of ropes and pulleys are 6 baskets. Clustered near the south wall are 3 wooden casks carved with Good Mead's heraldic symbol, a drinking mug made of cut-off section of horn with an antler handle added upright and centered. So these barrels with that symbol on it.
It's good we found them.
And then yeah, 6 baskets connected by a rope and pulley system hanging off this from the ceiling.
Okay. Are there any on the ground?
The baskets, no.
What is on the ground? Does he have access to anything?
Clustered near the south wall on the ground are 3 wooden casks carved with Good Mead's symbol.
All right. He's gonna check them to see if they have any mead left in them.
One of them is empty.
Mm-hmm.
The other 2 hold 20 gallons of honey mead each, and each cask with the mead in it weighs 200 pounds each.
Oh, good. We got here in time.
So basically, to carry it, both hands.
Quite drank it all. Gotcha. Yeah, he's gonna go back. And then he found what he was mostly looking for, so he'll wait to explore the rest of the cave until tomorrow.
I'll say that this is the time you spend finishes up your watch. So who's next?
Kiva.
Okay.
Kiva. Your watch.
Did anything happen?
No. The path this way leads to their latrine, so to speak. And this north path is where the mead is. That they stole from Good Mead.
It's good you found that.
I did not check this other path, though.
All right. Well, the fire's quite warm, if you're into that.
I am, yes.
All right. Well, I guess you can have my spot. It's got a clear view of Boa over there. So she will get up and let Penny take her spot next to the fire.
Okay.
Thank you. And he'll go to sleep.
All right.
So now, which
yeah.
path did you not
He
check?
definitely checks to make sure that there's nothing left of that leg.
It wouldn't have burned away.
With the acid?
Oh, the acid? The bone, maybe? Burning in the fire, blackening.
All right. Yeah, he goes to sleep.
All right. Which path did Penny not take? Which
Left.
path did we come in? Okay, so that one.
Yeah, that's the one he hasn't gone yet.
Kiva will investigate that path.
Are you taking off Pierre's little headlight? Or the
Yes.
scarf? Not taking out his brain.
A minute. Beep.
Alright, so yeah, you pop his little head out. You see you have your little flashlight. Alright.
And we're just gonna go.
A natural tunnel bisects a ring-shaped excavation in this area, which looks like it was once a burial chamber. Niches cut in the north end of the outer ring hold nothing of interest. southwest. And on the floor you can see a lit torch and a stone knife. And you get the sense this is where the other giant creature, the verbeeg, was hanging out when y'all bumbled into their home.
How big is the torch? Is it one of those like?
It's
big
one of
ones
the
that we
really
can't-
big ones, yeah.
Damn it! He was just gonna kind of walk around this little tunnel.
Okay.
You would know that Penny has torches in his pack.
Yeah, well, Penny's sleeping. I'm not gonna disturb him.
Well, he doesn't sleep with his pack on.
He's sleeping. I'm not gonna go through his shit.
Okay.
Just go through the shit and shuffle the cards.
All right.
Professionals
Ooh,
have
shit.
standards.
Kiva, where you? Oh wait, never mind. Oh yeah, you have Pier's little headlight out. I'm gonna fix your dynamic lighting real quick.
I can't see. I can't see.
There. How's that? Is that better?
That's a lot better. Thank you.
Okay. I think Pier's headlight's only 5 feet, so whatever. Yeah, you see to your ahead, the way you're going. To the north along the frozen stream. Just a frozen stream. And it looks like it goes north to the north.
Is
Absolutely.
it still in the cave or is
Yeah,
that
yeah. The
north?
frozen this frozen stream kind of comes into the cave.
Oh. It goes to the north.
And it goes to the south as well, and that's where the ogre came out of, was that side.
That side, so I can assume that the southward is going to the edge of the cave.
Yes.
Going back outside. Is there a path going north, or does it kind of just?
There's like cave
Going to-
floor where you can walk, but you're not walking on frozen ice. But yeah, it does kind of stretch to the north.
I'm
From
gonna follow it.
okay,
I'm gonna
you
go
follow the
across.
frozen stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the frozen street
Okay,
for a bit. Just, you know.
and it's very dark in here where you're heading, because again, no light sources, no torches or anything this way, but you have Pierce headlight just like.
Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna head right there.
Alrighty. The frozen stream ends at a 7-foot deep frozen pool at the back of a dark cave. Trapped beneath the pool's ice is a stone statue of a smiling young man, naked except for a well-placed oak leaf, with his face turned towards the sky. This looks like that a bear used to lair here, a really big bear. And where the bear would like rest in this little niche, you can see a knot-on skull and bones that are dwarf-sized. And you can put 2 and 2 together and probably think, hey, those are probably the remains of that dwarf that was cooking on the spit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's definitely... And then, yeah, the statue underneath the ice that's just smiling with a leaf over his genitals.
I'm gonna go closer. Can I
Sure.
see like how far underneath the ice? Like to see the thickness of the ice?
The ice is 7 feet deep. Like
The
7
ice
feet
is 7
thick.
So it's not like a layer of ice and then water?
No, it's just thick. Man, I was gonna say give me a check to see if you can recognize who the statue is, but based on stuff in your backstory, you would have no idea, regardless of a check. Yeah,
Nah.
yeah. You have no idea who that statue represents,
That's good. Because if I did, I'd be like, what the fuck?
right?
Um,
I'd be like, what the fuck?
what do you think, Pierre? Should we try and get him out of the ice?
Oh, sorry, it's a foot of ice to reach the statue.
A foot of ice.
7 foot
she said.
deep stream, but the ice is 1 foot thick, which is still thick for ice.
Yeah, actually. Should we? How mad do you think Penny would be if we did that? Yeah, he'd be quite mad. But also, I don't really care what Penny thinks of me. She's going to take her new battle axe
Okay.
and just start chipping away at the ice.
All right, give me a strength check.
Oof.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no. Yeah, give me a strength check.
Oh yeah, Penny would sleep through that. His passive perception's only like 10.
Strength check is a 17.
17. The Frostmaiden's in chat tonight, by the way. That's fun.
Oh.
I'm watching you, adventurers. That's nice. I like that.
Yikes.
17. Just yeah, you can start chipping. I'll say chipping the ice would take the rest of your rest, or the rest of your watch, if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the end of my rest, can I like touch the statue?
Okay, so you break all the ice around. You have the statue laying in the ice in front of you. Nothing happens when you touch the statue, but you can see like faint traces of like this arcane kind of magic touching the water of the stream, of the pool, not the stream, but the pool.
Can I tell what material this statue is made of? Like, is it for sure stone?
It's stone, yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, if little buddy, if you want to get up, I've freed you. Just keep that in mind that I freed you, and don't come back at me because I was the one that released you from your prison. I'm gonna go now. My name is Kiva. Remember that name? That is a do not attack name. And if you see me with a group of people, don't attack them either. Great talk. And then I'm gonna head
Is she
back.
insane?
Okay, you head back to the group. Who do you wake up next, Boa or Chance?
Give me a second to hop back over there. I'm gonna wake up Boa.
Okay.
Just go like, hey Boa, how you doing?
Oh, I was having a good sleep. Are you? Do I get to take watch?
You do.
Oh, I promise you guys will be safe. Yeah.
That's why I woke you up, because I know that you'll keep us safe.
She goes to give you a hug. Like she puts her arms out.
And she'll bend down and do like the awkward like pat on the back.
Okay.
Okay, Kiva. Me and Hush got this. You go to sleep. Everything will be A-okay.
Great, love that. And then Kiva's gonna curl up next to the fire and pass out because she just was like, yeah, going at this ice. So
Alright.
she's tired.
All right. Boa, what are you doing for your watch?
She wants to go explore. She's like, hee, let's go get it.
Yeah,
Let's
totally.
go see what's around.
I like how everyone who's like supposed to be watching and looking out for like danger. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go explore the cave. All right, where are you going?
This way.
Okay, yeah, same. You see the same things that I described to Kiva for a bit, but you do see there is a path up this way, and you can assume the path down here was what led to the higher up entrance of the 3 tunnels.
Okay.
So just for the sake of everybody, this area is the only unexplored area left.
She gonna go look.
Okay. So there's some stairs going up. About 5 feet, these stairs go up. Carved steps on the south side climb 5 feet to this 10-foot high, 15-foot square room, which has narrow natural exits in the east and west walls. In the middle of the room is a rectangular stone block, 7 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 3 feet tall. Pictographs on the walls of the chamber tell a tale of one tribe's journey through mighty mountains and across a perilous tundra.
On the like slab here, does it look like anything like slides off or anything? Or like
It looks like it doesn't, but on the ground it looks like the entire slab itself can be pushed.
Boa's gonna like put Hodge like in her bag and just like try to push.
Oh, it doesn't budge at all. You get the sense you need a lot of people helping to push this aside. It's extremely heavy.
She's just like, Okay. She goes back to holding Hodge, and
It's like a combined strength total to push.
she looks to like her left and her right, and she just looks to Hodge, and she's like, "Which way should we go?" And then she goes to the left.
Okay, you go to the left and you see a cave. The ice is recently shattered, and lying underneath the ice is the statue of a smiling individual with a leaf over his crotch, naked everywhere else. But I will allow you to make a religion check if you'd like to see who this might represent.
Yeah, she's just gonna go up to it and kind of like kneel down on the ice by it.
Okay, yeah, religion check, please.
Come on, the cleric has to do the 16.
16. That statue is a depiction of Sylvanus, the god of nature, and that oak leaf over his genitals is his holy symbol.
Of course, the child finds this out.
Yeah. Yep, the god of nature in Faerun.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Boa. This is Hodge. And she goes to like kind of like pat him on the head, like, I'm happy you have some air to breathe now. Is the water glistening like it was for
It looks like it does have like a faint magic effect, like a magical property to the area.
Boa's gonna like take her like hood off and just kind of like slurp some up.
Okay. You slurp some of the water. It's ice cold. I'm looking.
Crispy.
Yeah, it's crispy. I'm looking through your character sheet. To see if you have anything. The water, while magical, has no effect.
Just some tasty water.
And you get this, yeah, just some tasty water, but there's definitely something to it, but it didn't affect you.
Just like feeling the coldness of the water. Would Boa, being like the amphibian she is, be able to swim through it fine?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to...
None of y'all can swim in cold water fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
underdark water that you're used to is never this cold. Even though it's subterranean, it's still somewhat warm.
Okay. And Boa's gonna like trot back off to the other room
Okay.
and then like see what was over here.
Oh yeah, so you head into there, and you can see, the casks of mead that you're looking for. There are 2 remaining. Each weighs 200 pounds, so 2 people are gonna have to carry 1 each, like this. So your hands will not be usable while you're carrying them. And suspended from the ceiling of this chamber by a series of ropes and pulleys are 6 baskets. And you can see like the ropes and pulleys come down to the wall. So you could easily just, like, if you want to see what's in the baskets, you could just...
Boa's gonna... Does it look like it'd make a lot of noise?
No.
Okay, because she doesn't want to wake anybody up.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's...
like nice.
It doesn't look like it's gonna, like, bring the ceiling down. It's just...
Okay, like
pretty
she's like
quiet.
making sure. It's like, okay, so she's gonna like start pulling one down, trying to...
Okay. All right. You pull one down. Oops. Can someone message TJ and say or DJ and tell him I'll let him in just a second?
Yeah, we can have a break.
Yeah. Trying to get to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So can someone just like message him in the Discord real quick?
I got it.
Thank you. So this basket contains sheep shears, milk pails, bristle brushes, and several bags of grain and oats.
Hush, we can shear the sheep and make them happy.
And yeah, there's 5 more baskets if you'd like to try another one.
Yeah, she'll try another one.
Okay, you bring down another one. This one's heavier, but you're strong. You're a cleric. You bring this one down, and inside is this translucent pink moss agate gemstone, a healer's kit, a hunting trap, and a small rabbit skin bag containing 10 silvered sling stones, as well as 72 silver and 344 copper.
She doesn't like.
And I'll post all that in the Discord.
Okay, yeah, she doesn't like the rabbit skin bag, so she's just gonna take the money and like put it in her own.
Okay, so you're not taking the rabbit skin bag?
No, she's gonna like
Leave that behind.
leave it, and she'll tell like the others about it, but like she doesn't personally want it.
Okay. And there's 10 silver of those little sling balls.
She'll take those.
Okay.
And obviously the healer's kit, she's like, oh my god, yes. And the shiny stone, she just like waits till last to grab it. She's just like, ooh.
Yep. Okay. Post it in the Discord. And yeah, we're going to take like a quick 2-minute break so we can get DJ all set up in here. So we'll see you all back here in like 2 minutes. It's going to be a real quick break. All right, we're back. So Boa, you're pulling down these casks or these baskets. You find what's in this last basket, which is what I posted in the Discord group chat. Anything else before you finish up your watch?
It's like cute pink gem. It's not like anything's like happening when I touch it. It's just pretty, right?
It's just super pretty. Yeah, it's not
Okay,
like
good.
it's gonna disintegrate you or anything. Yeah. It's worth 10
Too close
gold
to home.
pieces.
She's gonna put all that in her bag, and she'll like take the rabbit skin bag like out, and she'll like put it next to the barrel because she just doesn't like that.
Okay.
And she's just kind of like, "Oh, okay," and she's gonna make her way back, but she just kind of like wants to see. She's kind of like poking her head in, just like poking her head like around here.
Okay.
Just like making a lap before she goes.
Oh, excuse me. This 8-foot-high, 5-foot-wide passage has a dozen burial niches carved into the walls.
The
And-
cleric in her is just like, what?
Animals have
What?
savaged
What?
the bones, so there's nothing really remaining.
And then I'm assuming by now 2 hours have passed.
Oh yeah.
So she's just gonna go up to Chance and just kind of like gently go next to him and just try to like gently wake him up, like, Chance. I mean, yeah, Chance. Chance.
Muted.
Still muted. Oh,
Okay, can you hear me now?
yep.
Gotta love these bugs. Yes, Boa. What is it?
For your watch, if you're okay to take one.
Okay. And I'll
That she's like pointing towards like the path she came from. She's like, there's some like really, really tasty water there. It was really nice. There's statue of the god of nature down there. He's good. Don't touch his leaf. Oh, there's some like barrels you might be able to mess around with. Oh, there's it's not my style. There's like this rabbit skin bag that I left. I pulled out in case you wanted it. But yeah. I'm gonna go back and sleep by the sheep because I did miss the sheep. But yeah, call us if you need anything.
and he'll just go take his watch.
Okay.
And
Are you
Boa's going back
patrolling the
over to
cave?
sleep.
Are you patrolling the cave or just staying where you are?
I think I must go to where she pointed out where the stuff was. Is it like, well, in this general vicinity? Oh,
It's
up there?
yeah, it's up here. So yeah, you see that rabbit skin bag on the ground, and 2 casks full of mead that you were tasked to come here and find. Each cask weighs 200 pounds.
Okay. And she mentioned a statue?
Yeah, the statue's on the far, like western side of this cave system.
Okay.
Over here.
So I'll pocket that the rabbit skin pouch.
All right, you have a rabbit skin bag containing 10 silvered sling stones.
Oh, nice.
So what you put in a slingshot, or sling rather.
Oh. And yeah, I'll just roam around, just spend my time during the watch just patrolling the cave.
Okay. You come across a stone slab, a very heavy stone slab in that room.
Can I examine like the slab itself? Is it like a sarcophagus?
Just looks like a big old slab. It definitely looks like this was probably a tomb at some point. But yeah, it just looks like a big old rectangular stone block, 7 feet long, 4 feet wide, 3 feet tall.
And it's does it look like it's been disturbed or opened or pushed open or anything? There's no lid?
Not in a long time, and yeah, there's no lid.
Okay.
It's just a big slab that was pushed and then pulled a very long time ago.
Down here.
Just, yeah, empty burial niches.
Got you. Well, I don't want to test my luck. I'll head back.
Okay. As you get back, you can see that you can see a little bit of sunlight peeking through, but not a lot. Again, people don't see sunlight that well here.
Mm-hmm.
And Boa, Chance, and Penny, you feel a strange sensation on you from those flails you picked up, and give me a moment to deal with what happens with those when it becomes a new dawn. Penny,
What?
charisma saving throw. The other two are fine, but you feel that like corruption ebb from these flails. Chance and Boa, but nothing happens. But Penny, yours like flares out into your mind. I need a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Even though I'm not attuned to it or anything, it was just
Correct.
on my person.
Just on your person.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
saving
shit.
throw. 23.
23. You get the sense that was going to turn you into an evil NPC under my control. That can only be reversed after 10 days by a wish spell or divine intervention.
Well, that's bad.
What?
You don't have divine intervention yet, Boa, so...
Joke, just joke.
Yeah, I know. It's bad. And Penny, you feel that like coming from your flail you're holding on to, and it's just like... you get a sense that what happened to those people holding them.
Oh no.
And that's every dawn that happens as long as you keep these in your possession.
Everyone.
And Boa and Chance felt that too. They felt the same urge, but they shrugged it off before anything happened.
This is worth listening to. These are bad. We should destroy them.
They appear not to be able to be destroyed. They are some metal and craftwork that you've never seen before. You do not know how to destroy them.
And if they can't be destroyed, we should toss them into the ocean.
What about into the latrine tunnel that you mentioned earlier?
I suppose that would work. Who would want to go digging through that? Yes.
And by the way, everyone gets a long rest.
Oh, great.
But yeah. I was like sitting on the edge of my seat, like, I hope they don't pick those flails up. Oh no, they did.
Yikes.
Yes. Well, what do you want to do with them then?
Toss
Chuck them in
them.
the poop pit.
Yeah.
I still don't feel good about that.
We could. Well, if you put it in the ocean, then some poor fish is gonna get it.
Penny, when you arrived on the ship, you'd probably remember that there is not much of an ocean. Well, a lot of it is frozen.
I see, yeah. Perhaps toss it in the lake nearby.
Toss it in the poop pit.
Or we could
Nope.
go toss it in where the god of nature statue is.
The
Mm.
what statue now?
Oh, it's the god of nature.
The fellow with the leaf.
With the leaf. Yeah, that's his holy
She's gonna-
symbol.
Gesture to where the leaf was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
over his ding
That's the
dong.
god of nature.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Oh, yes.
That's not the god of nature that I know.
What god of nature do you know?
Not him. I don't. That person's completely unrecognizable when I dug him out of the ice.
Well, there are many different gods. I know the Kuo-toa, we have many different ones. Maybe this is one of those cases? And like Boa's just trying to make Kiva feel better.
Okay.
Even like, she just got a questioning look on her face, and again, she's just like, "Oh my god."
Well, I would like to get rid of these. And he kind of has the flail into the poop pit, yes. Alrighty, to the poop pit.
Yes, to the poop pit.
Okay.
Let's go.
And he walks over to it and just fucking hacks it in there.
Yep. Just sinks into the poop pit.
Guess I'll follow suit and throw mine in there as well.
All right.
Boa's still holding hers, and she just, but before she goes to check it, she's just like, "Hey, Kiva, you saw the god of nature. You saw the statue. Did you see the water being weird?"
Yeah, there was a little bit of it. That's why I was just like, hey, statue, if you're gonna come alive, don't attack me because I helped you out.
I wonder if the water would make this like not bad, like blessing it. You know what I mean? Not saying the water is like holy water, but like I drank it and like there was something there, but it didn't affect me.
So this god of nature, yes?
Well, not personally, but of course I know him. I know
Is he a
many
good god?
gods.
Is he a good god or is he a bad god?
Well, it depends on your definition of good and bad, Kiva.
Okay, what aspect of nature does he represent? Like nature's beauty, nature's wrath, Because those are two very different things.
Boa, you would know his alignment falls under neutral. Sylvanas.
Well, he's quite neutral in all of the aspects.
So he's bad.
No,
Neutrality
neutral isn't
is
bad.
neutrality is siding with the enemy.
The enemy's nature?
She's like, fuck Switzerland.
If you're not going to take, okay, so say we're in a fight, right? All of us, we're in a fight, right? Against some really bad thing. And I decide to be neutral. I'm then letting you three die.
But you wouldn't, you're a friend.
But if I was neutral, I would be bad in that situation, yes?
Oh, it just kind of like gives you a look of like, what is this? What is this philosophy you're spouting towards me? Because Bo is very much just like good everything, so she's just like, what the fuck is this neutrality? Like no, you're her friend, no. And Boa just kind of like, she's just like thinking of just like holy water that waters something, and like she's gonna like go back over to it,
Mm-hmm.
and she wants
Kiva's
to just
following.
like.
Kiva's not letting her go by herself.
Oh, I forgot. I remember how I said this stuff is metal and stone. I forgot that I said last session. It's crystalline, but strong as metal. Oops. Either way,
She's going like go back over
they
there.
look like metal though, but they're made. Anyways,
She's gonna like she's gonna dip it in the water and see if anything happens.
you don't sense anything different. The only time you sense something off about these was when that surge happened, and it's still cold to the touch like it always has been.
Is the water
So you can't tell if the water had any effect or not.
But the water is still like
The water
glowing,
seems
right?
the water seems fine.
Well, it is dangerous, boy. I'm feeling a lot of unease with you still having it in your possession, especially since I felt the brunt of its influence very recently.
Okay, Penny, I will go throw it in the poop pit. And she goes to the latrine, and she's gonna give it big old yeet.
All right, into the poop pit.
When we are by the cracked little pool,
Mm-hmm.
do we see anything else in the pool other
Nope.
than the statue?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Like on the maybe this is
you don't
too
see
meta
anything.
gaming, but do we not see like a tunnel?
That's
there?
That's metagaming. Yeah, you don't. See
Okay.
it.
Well, I wasn't sure if that was
That's
like
the alcove where the bear.
it was
hiding.
visible. So, huh?
That's the alcove that I described earlier, where the bear's hiding. I think.
Oh, okay. So it is something that we could see,
Yeah.
and therefore not metagaming.
Yeah, right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's already been described. Totally
Cool.
nondescript. Nothing really worthwhile in it.
Cool. Thanks. Sorry, I didn't know if it was like another path out or somewhere else. So I was just like,
It's a bear that
Check that.
fleed when its masters died.
All right. Well, did any of you see anything else interesting in this cave while you were on watch?
There was the stone slab.
Oh, what now?
A stone slab in one of the rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's go have a look. Yes.
I forget where it was.
It's right next to
Over
us.
here, Chance.
Bam.
Pretty much top middle map.
Wow.
Before Kiva
I
leaves
can't see
the
anything.
river,
I could barely see anything, brother.
Sorry, Kiva, what are you doing?
before she leaves the river, she's gonna like take like her water skin and scoop up some of the water
Okay.
from the river to
Sure.
drink a little bit later.
I need to write that down so I remember.
I will also write that.
Oh, is it just full of coffee still?
It's just, yeah, it turns into coffee.
You find out that you just drank a deity's pee. Ugh. Ugh.
There we go.
I think I'll refill my water skin as well.
Okay, so you're all just scooping up some water in there. Okay.
Penny
I'm not sure if it
left
was
before
in-
that happened, so he didn't see any of it. So he hasn't filled it up.
True.
I want some of that magical river water.
It's just piss. Yeah.
Well, Chance drinks it. No.
Does Kiva see Chance also scooping up some water?
Most likely, if he actually is scooping it up.
Well, yeah, I'd follow her to the river because I don't know where you guys went, so I'd be following you guys.
She's
It's
a
just-
ranger. You see her. If you ever see her take water from somewhere, you know it's safe, right?
Right.
Is it?
And nobody even
I mean,
told
she's a
Chance about
ranger.
any
Well, Boas
freaking
drank
magic
it.
water.
She said she
It's
was
also,
fine.
it's also Rose. Anyways.
So when she sees Chance do it, she's just gonna raise her water skin and cheers and take us away.
Are you
You'll
drinking?
follow suit.
Are you drinking?
Yeah.
Are you drinking at all?
Yeah, sure. I can just
Okay.
refill it.
Okay, yeah, nothing. You don't feel anything.
Take a
Okay.
sip.
Just tastes like water.
Cool. Crisp.
Super cold water though.
Oh, why is it spicy?
Exactly. Why is it spicy?
And it-
Water's
And then
fucking
she'll-
frozen.
then she'll refill it
Okay.
after she drinks it.
Do you all make your way back to the slab?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks real. It's a real heavy slab. Is what it looks like.
I have a crowbar.
Won't help you. That's all I'll
well.
say.
Alright, guys,
Like,
we all
based on
gotta do
looking
this
at it, based on
together.
looking at it, it looks like if you tried to lever it with a crowbar, the crowbar would probably like either snap or just bend to being unusable.
Like bend.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Unusable.
Does it look like it pushes off a certain way?
No, just looks like it has to be pushed.
Let's all come on one side and Bo is beckoning everyone over beside her.
All right. Yes.
Okay.
This is peculiar. I am quite interested.
On the count of 3, we're all gonna just put all of our friendship and all of our strength
Before
together.
this happens, Penny, what's your strength score?
11.
Kiva,
14.
Boa,
15.
Chance,
I'm 11.
11. All right. So what's happening?
All gonna put our strength together and all of our goodness, and we're gonna give it a big push.
Okay.
Right? The positive energy, we're gonna do this. And Haj is helping too.
Out of character, I think Boa can push this by herself. She's so beefy.
Yeah.
She cannot. but-
Tried.
So you all start pushing. It's incredibly heavy, and you all eventually push it, having beat the combined strength score of 50 by 1. All of your strength
Nice.
together is 51. And as you push the slab open, Revealed beneath is a shallow niche in the floor that holds the bones of a female human, her tribal garb reduced to dust and tatters. Clutched in her left hand is this pearl, and in her right hand is a wand with like a red crystal at the top.
Oh,
Can I dibs the
Isn't-
pearl?
isn't that interesting?
I want the pearl. I dibs the pearl.
It's a
Boa will.
fist-sized pearl.
I claim Hajj on the wand, if that's all right.
But Hajj, it's dibs. Penny.
Claiming
we've been over
Hajj.
this.
Well, I do not know this dibs, so I will not claim it for them.
Just trust me on it. You're not claiming it for him. You're claiming it for yourself in the name of him. You know, like you're invoking his name.
Yes,
Well-
like
Like a
a
spell.
Hajj's name.
I'm
It's
more
like a
familiar
spell,
with
Penny.
Hajj, so...
It's like a spell, Penny. You
Hmm.
say dibs as the magic word and it makes it yours. It's like a spell, you know? Does that make sense to you?
Yes. Well, all of my spells come naturally, but,
So dibs
Uh.
should come naturally to you.
well, Hajj does. I know Hajj a bit more than this dibs you mentioned.
Oh my god, these people in this world are so.
And he,
While they're talking, Boa would
and
like
he
go down
gently
there
plucks it out.
and
Okay.
like try to like hand stuff to them. Like
Okay, so Penny
grab
grabs
the pearl.
Penny's
and,
already
like,
got
give it to
Penny's already got the wand.
The pearl.
So Boa, who are you giving the pearl to? Kiva?
Yeah, because she wanted it.
Okay.
The tea.
And
Do we
you were-
know who this was? Is there anything indicating who this might be? Whose grave we are
you can prob-
robbing?
You can probably assume, based on like what I described earlier, the pictographs illustrating this chieftain and her tribe on the walls. That's probably who this is. Just a chieftain that has no name that anyone knows anymore.
She's wearing like tattered garb, right?
Yeah, it's like falling apart. It's like ruined completely. There's no like bringing it back. It's just dust and tatters.
Okay, like Boba would try to do mending just to try
It
to
wouldn't-
give
yeah,
like
it
a little
wouldn't work.
respect.
Like like the cover things, yeah, but she's like so far decayed. There really
Yeah.
isn't anything that's
Just like out of respect, Bo would be like,
yeah, okay.
Based on my magical acumen, would I be able to tell if this is something I need to attune to?
Detect magic usually does that, but I'll be nice and say yes.
Oh,
Or not
okay.
detect magic, identify usually tells you that, but
Well, I mean, you don't. I mean, I could do an Arcana roll or something if you want to. Okay,
again,
so I can
identify
tell
tells you
that-
all that. Arcana checks and then generally don't.
Okay, so I right now I can just kind of tell that I would need to attune to it.
Most likely.
Okay. All right. Well, I might focus on this a little and try to figure out what it does.
And I'll say the same thing for the pearl. It needs to be attuned by a spellcaster,
Oh, it's got a
which
Am I-
Kiva can do because she has spells.
Hell yeah. Do you guys
Answers
know
a
where
spell.
pearls come from?
I have never seen that thing in my life. What is a
Okay.
pearl?
So a pearl is this, and she'll hold up the pearl. Be like, and they come from a thing
He'll-
called an oyster.
Put his
Do you know
hand on
what
it.
an oyster? Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's mine. I call dibs on it.
Oh.
Don't touch it. It's mine. You look with your eyes, not your hands, please.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
It's okay. Do you know what an oyster is, Chance?
No, is that a bird?
No. It's a thing that lives in water. It's like
Ah,
do you see? She's gonna like hold up the oyster shell she has on her earring because she has an oyster shell in her earring, and she's like, it's like this, but there's two of them, right? And they kind of they close.
that
Then-
looks like garbage.
It's a shell. That's essentially their skin or their armor, actually.
So it is flesh of a creature?
Yes, essentially, it's yes, But inside of the shell lives the oyster, and when the oyster gets like something in them when they eat and it gets stuck, they build a pearl from it.
So it is a tumor,
Essentially, yes.
and they are valuable
Yes, very valuable. Yes.
for the cash money currency things.
The coin, yes. Based simply on the
He'll
fact
hold
that it
out 2
takes a
coins. I
while.
will buy it from you.
No, I'm not selling it.
This is not enough.
I'm not selling it, Chance. You're not going to buy it for any amount of money.
Boy, I need more than 2.
Chance, you're not buying it.
You need way more than 2.
She called dude. You have
Well,
to respect that.
Good
Yes, I
thing.
called
Good thing
dibs.
DJ or good thing Chance has like 30 extra gold from the
Oh yeah,
hard
working.
labor he
That's
did.
right.
Hard work. I still don't understand this whole currency thing. It is all so confusing. And then you have Dib. I don't know where he lives. Everyone's supposed to know this person. My head hurts. And he'll just walk away because he's super confused.
Okay. Based after that conversation and everything, I'll say it's enough time to attune to these if you'd like.
Yes,
Alright, yeah.
please.
Penny,
I'd like to turn
you
to
have-
a pearl.
you have attuned to a +1 Wand of the War Mage.
Oh fuck yes. Fuck yes.
And Kiva, you have attuned to a Pearl of Power. While this pearl is on your person, you can use an action to speak its command word, which is Pearl Necklace, because that's what I've decided, and regain 1 expended spell slot. If the expended slot was 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. Once you use the pearl, it can't be used until the next dawn.
Yeah, where does Pearl Necklace?
Yeah, Pearl Necklace is the command word.
Can I not?
Yeah, whatever you want it to be. And then yeah, Penny's is a Wand of the War Mage. While holding this wand, you gain a bonus to spell and attack rolls determined by the wand's rarity, and it's a +1 Wand of the War Mage. In
It's a
addition,
bummer that all my spells do saving throws instead of attacks.
In addition, you ignore half cover when making a spell attack. Wand of the War Mage.
This seems quite useful. Boa, it would be very useful on you, though. It seems you have. It is a bit more arcane and less divine.
You called dibs on it.
Yeah,
No, he
Actually,
didn't. He
called
called
Hajj on it.
I called it
called
Hajj.
As you're all kind of standing here, though, and time has passed. Of course, it has. You hear big, loud footsteps outside in the snow, near the mouth of the caves you came through, and you hear someone just saying, "Dog, you home?" And it sounds similar to one of those creatures that you just fought the night before. A verbeeg is approaching the caves.
I would like to cast Minor Illusion,
Okay.
and because I heard
And-
this
hold on.
creature before.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Dog, and then crying because she has just found Doug's dead body
Oh, okay.
because it was right outside the cave.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then just crying and screaming, "Who killed Dog?"
Oh,
And then
what shall
you
we
hear anger, and then someone's starting to stomp through the caves.
Oh God.
we should
I
run.
want to hide.
Run.
Definitely want to hide.
Chance, we need
Coming
to
from over
run.
here. Just anyone who's trying to hide, stealth check. Where are you
I got
hiding?
a 26.
Where are you hiding?
What can I hide? I'm gonna hide behind the.
Okay, it's 3 feet
Slab.
tall. It's 3 feet tall. It's
I'm a
4
duck.
feet wide.
I don't know.
It is
Boa's-
open. Someone could just dive in.
Boa's diving in because she's tiny as
Okay,
fuck.
Boa, stealth check because you're hiding
Try to get
inside.
under it.
Stealth check.
Please, 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 please.
You said where were we hearing this from? The
Near the campfire at this point.
okay, so
50?
southeast.
Yeah, and they're again. It's not gonna take them long at all to get to They're exploring. They don't know where you are. They're just exploring currently.
Mhm.
Chance is just gonna pull out his short bow and
Can I
knock
wedge
an arrow.
myself?
Yeah, you can wedge yourself into that alcove. Give me a stealth check. What'd you get?
12.
12? Okay. Penny, what are you doing? You can hear the footsteps just moving around.
Yeah, Penny. I imagine that we should treat this as turns. So
No.
if I move, I should only move 60 feet on this map. Tops.
Sure.
Okay.
Just I have to pull up like what's difficult terrain and what doesn't based on where you're going.
45, 50.
So which way are you going so I can determine what's difficult terrain and what isn't?
I was gonna head to the left, to the west,
Okay.
and like pretty much right over here.
Okay. All right. You're heading there.
I'm not hiding. I'm trying to run away because I can't. I don't trust my ability to hide in a
All right.
place that doesn't have many things to hide behind.
Everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
So I can manage this easier. And if you're trying to move without making any sounds, then stealth checks.
Okay.
Because it is rocky terrain and everything, so you could kick a pebble.
Yeah.
So her initiative. Which would be a.
God, Penny.
Where's my dice? I just rolled it. Okay.
That's an excellent roll, Penny.
Yeah.
All right, Penny, what'd you get?
For stealth?
Yeah.
Natural 1.
A stone kind of clatters down, and she goes, "Someone's there." Now initiative for everybody.
12 for me.
Okay. Kiva.
13.
Okay.
13.
Boa
Nat 20 for 21.
and Chance.
23.
All right. So you hear where Penny ran off to. You hear a stone kind of just scattered down the corridor, like. Chance, what are you doing? Are you staying where you're hiding? Because you don't know. You don't know where anything is.
I just want to reach out mentally and. Oh wait, I have that stone. It told me how much.
I thought you gave it to Penny.
Nope.
No, he gave it back.
Penny gave it to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Penny more than 60 feet away from me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Because it doesn't go through solid surfaces, I don't think.
Mm.
Does it say if it does or not?
No, it doesn't say. It says this crystal grants you telepathy within a range of 60 feet for as long as you remain attuned to it. That's all. So it's entirely up to you.
Penny is just within range at 55 feet away.
I just want to reach out and Penny, where did you go?
Can I respond during his turn?
Depends if it says it's an action to use that ability. Generally not, because conversations take way longer than a few seconds. Because a round is 6 seconds, so generally you cannot respond until it's your turn.
Okay.
That's generally how that kind of stuff works.
I'm gonna stay put because the numbers are here. I'm just super confused why Penny just took off running.
As long as
I just want to hold an action or hold myself. Prep.
The crystal light does emanate 10 feet of dim light and 10 feet of light from it.
What crystal?
The crystal that he's
My
holding.
side crystal. Yeah, it does.
Bright
it does
light
say
in a
that.
10-foot radius.
Eat it.
So it's just there's this bright light emanating inside this tomb from where Chance is hiding.
Nice. I done goofed. Well, it's done. And yeah, I'll stay put. Can I prep an action or hold an action? Or did I use it?
I'm trying to see. Okay, that's just speech. So you still have your action, yeah. You can hold it if you'd like. What are you
Yeah,
holding?
I'd hold it. Just if the creature becomes hostile and comes towards us, we're gonna shoot it in the face with an arrow.
Okay. Boa, what are you doing? You're hiding inside this hole. I'll let you know how deep it is. I think it is. How deep is it? Did I say how deep it was? It's shallow, so I'll say you'd have to like lay prone to hide in it.
Could she try to like get under the body?
You're gonna disturb the remains so you can get underneath of it.
I don't like as nicely as possible.
Yeah.
Lightly desecrate the corpse.
Well, you already rolled a
She doesn't
stealth
want
check.
to
You already rolled a stealth check to do this. So yeah, you can like put yourself underneath the corpse if you want to.
And just like
Even though it is mostly dust and tatters, but you can kind of like position yourself so like some of the emaciated, rotting corpses laying on top of you.
Okay.
It's not a great hiding spot, but you get the sense like it's not going to see you unless it's like actively like looking in the hole.
yeah, she is just like keeping as still as possible.
Okay.
And shit. No, she's not gonna prep an action yet. She's just gonna sit and wait just in case.
Okay. 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 That'll bring it to her. And she's gonna move towards the sound of where that stone came from. Movement speed, 40 feet. Okay. Hey, Kiva, you can, in your little hidey hole, you see her start to walk past, just getting closer to, well, you don't know where Penny is either, but walking in that direction. Yeah, she's going to do a dash action to keep on that trail. So another 40 feet, and she comes right in front of Penny, just,
She doesn't see Kiva as she runs
she
by.
didn't see you, no. Just, and then she comes out and sees where Penny is standing. And now we're going to be in a different initiative order, so I can track this on D&D Beyond now. Ah, fuck it, I don't want to go through all that. Cool, Kiva, you're up.
So she just ran past Kiva.
Oh yeah,
Kiva's
didn't even
gonna
notice you.
Take out her bow, get out from our hiding spot, and each square is 5 feet, right?
Correct.
5, 10. Could I tell which way she ran?
Oh yeah, this way. She was down over here, to the south.
She ran down that way?
Yeah, she was to the south. She passed you from the south.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So she's going to come up behind and just spell Hunter's Mark on her. And then shoot her with an arrow.
Okay. And yeah, that charge you had, that did an extra 1d6 of cold damage. The first one of those 3 charges is now depleted. Mm-hmm. So you Hunter's Mark it.
I'm going to shoot her with my bow.
Go for it.
That is a 23 to hit.
23 most definitely hits. Just the arrow sinks into the small of her back. Just,
10 piercing.
Okay.
And 2 from Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Anything else?
Sup, bitch? How you doing?
You killed my mate.
Truly sorry about that.
That'll bring it to Penny.
Oh boy. 5, 10, 15.
The other 2 can hear this commotion, so you guys know what direction.
25. 5, 10.
Oh, I will let you know, because of her reach, if you do move away from that spot, she does get... Oh, never mind. 5 feet. Oh, wait. 5 feet. Yep. Attack of opportunity if you move from that spot.
All right. Cool. I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Okay.
move to here, and then
And you have dark vision, right?
yes,
Because there's currently no light. Okay.
yes, and I am going to use a sorcery point and do quicken spell.
Okay.
And cast acid stream.
Okay.
Dex saving throw.
That is a 13.
Fails. Sweet. Yeah. Stream of acid emanates from you in a line 30 feet long and 5 feet wide in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration until the creature uses its action to scrape or wash the acid off itself or another creature. A creature covered in the acid takes 3d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
Yep.
So am I in that 30 feet?
No,
You're not.
No.
I'm at a different angle. So he used 10 feet of his movement to get that far, turns around and spits acid at her, and then 5, 10, 15,
Hold on.
25, 30.
1 second.
Yeah.
Because I have to pull up like details of the lair now. Whoo boy. Because this is happening all over the lair. Because that ice, I think that ice stream is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Because it's slippery, yeah. And oh boy.
It's less than 10 feet across, so I could just hop over it, yes?
You try. It doesn't say anything about it being difficult terrain, so don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that ends my turn. Action, bonus action, and movement.
You didn't respond to Chance.
Hold on.
Too occupied.
5, 10.
It's all good.
The job is not yet done.
You're 1 square too many.
Oh, really?
Because you're right here.
I was right here.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
30.
30.
You can't squeeze into this space. You'd have to be right here.
Wait. 5, 10,
10, 15, 20,
20.
25, 25.
No, you can move diagonally. 25 right.
Yes,
Or
that's what I'm doing. 30 would be right here. You can't be in the stairs right
No.
here.
5, 10, 15, 20. That gets to 20 right there. That's 20. Because if I start right here, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. 25,
right, yeah.
30.
I thought you were trying to sneak through like solid objects. Okay. Anyways, the Chance.
So I hear the sounds of battle.
Yeah, you can hear Penny like running this way. You can hear the smaller feet of Penny running this way.
I didn't see where you pinged. Okay. Well then,
She's pissed.
I guess I'll head toward the sound of all the ruckus.
Okay. So it's difficult.
Oh, I can't.
It's difficult terrain to get through Penny, so it's half movement to get through Penny. So from where you were, 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to get to where you are right there.
20.
And then it's
30.
difficult terrain to get through. So you'd use your movement up to get through Penny. To the other side of him. And that's your movement.
Can I see where the thing is? I don't.
Based on the rock wall, no.
Okay.
But you can hear her like down here.
Mm-hmm.
She's pissed, yeah.
She's pissed.
Killed
at
her
the only
mate.
one she
Yeah, her mate got killed.
Kiva.
She was coming over for a night of romantic.
She was trying to get her. She was trying to woohoo.
Yeah.
Bye, Brittany.
Oh no.
20,
I'm
25.
not
She
reading.
couldn't get her freak on.
I'm not rearranging
No.
the chat windows because I'll just have to rearrange them again. Possibly.
Brittany.
Well, I'll stay right here and I guess hold another action to fire if she rounds the corner.
Okay. Cool beans.
Well, she had. Well, is her attention on me or is it on?
You don't know who it's on. Who it's on. You can't see
Okay.
her.
Well, I'll try to move to see her because I don't want to leave.
You don't have enough movement.
I can dash, right?
Yeah, you can use your action to dash.
Yeah, use action to dash in. So just so I can get an angle.
You also have your racial
Bonus
ability, right?
You can also.
Yeah.
You're also a rogue. You can bonus action dash.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm
you
bonus
know.
action dash.
Okay. She's down.
If I get on this side, can I see her?
Yes, you can aim.
Okay.
Yeah, this rock wall isn't too much of an obstacle.
Okay. But I can't use that. Oh well, yeah.
Bonus action dash.
Hit her with the. Yeah, hit her with the. Hit her with the wop wop.
Yep, but you do not get sneak attack. Wait, I always forget. Sneak attack is so annoying to figure out because every rogue class has a different variant of it. Swashbuckler, if you're in 5 feet of it and it's alone, and you're alone.
Does a 27 hit with the short bow?
Yeah. Well, I figured this out.
So only 9. Let me see what's going on with my sneak attack.
Once per turn, you can deal it. So range attack would have to be advantage on the attack roll. So you don't get sneak attack on this.
Oh. I thought he might have still been stealthed because
she's running running out right in front of where Penny ran off to. So yeah, no, you can still.
Oh, I thought she would have stopped if she had gotten shot.
She hasn't had her turn yet.
She did turn and address Kiva.
She shouted. She hasn't turned yet because she hasn't had her turn.
Gotcha. It's all good. I won't even. So 9 damage.
All right. Cool beans. Yes. Man, if it was sneak attack, that would have been gross. 21.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brittany. Oh, resetting her router. Okay. Use her well. I will if I have to as a tank. Yeah, that was 9 damage.
I mean, she's got all the damaging spells.
All right. Anything else, Chance? That's your movement.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
That's all.
Boa. Yep. I'll pull up Boa's character sheet. No, I don't want boats for sale. I want Boa. Oh, boy. Okay.
Same
Boa.
thing, right?
Totally.
I think her sheet is still set to private.
No, it's not. I can look at it. I'm the DM.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's private, but I can see it. 5, 10, 15. Kuo-toa are medium-sized creatures, so she has to use half her movement to sneak through. Penny.
Justin has special eyes.
I do. Oh yeah, she was in here. Oh, how deep did I say it was? Not difficult terrain to climb out. But she was prone. Fuck. Half movement to get up from prone underneath the skeleton that she was hiding under.
Mm-hmm.
Climb up, so that's half of her movement. That's 15 feet, 20 feet, 25, 30. That's where she gets to. Action to dash. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, she's going to stay back because she has some range stuff. Okay. Then this thing. Kiva's closest.
Oh, no.
Bring it, sweetheart.
And she's going to multi-attack with her spear. Is spear considered... Oh, it's included in the attack. Never mind.
Bring
2 attacks with the spear, 2-handed. Just, you killed my hubby.
I don't know if I was the one that killed.
Natural 1 on the first one.
She's very emotional right now.
And oh yeah.
Right.
And the second attack is an 18 plus 6 for a 24 to hit.
You know, that just hits. Barely.
Just hits. That's good to know. All right, so it's 3d8 plus 4. 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
Just like gets you in the stomach, right in the old belly.
Ugh.
Yeah, tum-tum.
That ends her turn. Just she missed her first attack. Bringing us to you, Kiva.
Ugh. Howie. You know what?
You had a great accent.
She made it personal.
Oh, she should have taken
right.
3d4.
Roll it.
All right. Let me roll it. 10 acid damage.
Oh yeah, she's fine. She's more preoccupied with killing the people who killed her hubby than wiping this acid off. Kiva,
Oh,
your turn.
I rolled a 9 on the con save for Hunter's Mark because I took damage and it's a concentration spell.
Hunter's Mark goes away.
Hunter's Mark goes away. Great.
Minimum DC is
love-
always 10 on a concentration check.
We love that.
Unfortunately, you can never get like a 1 concentration check.
Okay, I'm gonna recast it
Okay.
and then go at her with my short sword.
Not the great
She
axe.
just- Oh, I forgot to add that.
And you can
Is it a
two-hand.
great axe or
It's a
battle axe?
it's a battle axe. That's right. Never mind. Yeah, it's a battle axe.
I will quickly add that.
Whatever you want to use. Yeah, I think the battle axe might do more damage. I think a battle axe you can two-hand because it's versatile. Yeah.
Yes. So I will do that actually.
So you can deal more
axe.
damage if it hits. So you're just like,
Yes.
battle axe time. And she's
Bam.
like,
Two-
that's Doug's battle axe. It's not a super big battle. Or no, that's the dwarf's battle axe. Never mind.
It's the
not
dwarf's
Doug's.
battle axe.
Yeah.
But anyways. How does a natural 20 for a 24 sound?
Oh, fuck.
Roll damage twice, or roll once and multiply it, and then add your modifier. Whatever you want to do.
So roll 2 dice. That is 18 on the damage. And
With the modifier? You had the modifier just once.
yeah, with the modifier. And
Nice.
3 for Hunter's Mark.
So 21 total.
Oh, I thought Hunter's Mark went away.
She
I recast it.
Oh, nice. Nice.
All right. Yeah, you take a big chunk out of her with that battle axe. Anything else? Standing your ground?
Oh, I'm standing my ground. Because
Okay.
if I leave, she
Attack of
gonna hit
opportunity.
me.
Yeah. Luckily, only a 5-foot reach with that spear. So.
But I'm within 5 feet of her.
I know. That'll bring it to Penny.
She's not chasing. Oh. Kiva. 5, 10, 15. And then he's going to do a firebolt.
Okay, I'm just trying to look at the angle of this because of the rock wall. What's that?
Half cover doesn't mean shit
Oh, that's right.
because our warcaster.
Right, because you have the because of the War Mage wand.
Yeah, War Mage, yeah.
Warcaster's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, oh boy.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and do a firebolt on this
Make
person.
an attack roll, and
Yeah.
it's a +1 because of the wand. To hit.
25 to hit.
25 just hits.
Shut up.
That's a joke. No. Yeah, it hits.
I was like, I hit it for 24.
Yeah, hits her in the
And
back. Roll damage.
And awesomely, I rolled max damage, 10 fire damage.
All right. Just... Anything else?
I think I shall move backwards. Yes. He's gonna
please
move
do.
back to there.
All right, Chance.
All right, so seeing everybody's doing their thing, he's gonna switch over to his dagger and show a rapier.
Okay.
Now move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going for them tendons.
Sorry, you're using Tabaxi Swiftness to get all the way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, it's 30. Was it? Did I say 30? Did I count it right?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
Where were you? Where were you?
I was like
Right
here.
Yeah, hold on. 5, 10,
5.
15, 20, 25, 30. An extra 5 feet and you'll be there.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just use the feline agility.
All
to
right.
get there.
You get behind her.
I'll sneaky beaky like, and I'll go first
Okay.
with the rapier. 19 to hit
19 hits.
and 16 damage.
Yeah, because you would get sneak attack. Because swashbuckler.
Swashing bucks.
Okay.
And then we'll go again with the dagger.
Okay.
23 to hit.
23 hits. You do not get sneak attack on
Oh.
that.
Okay.
And it's an offhand weapon, so you don't add the modifier.
It's just 2 damage.
Yeah, you just roll a d4. Yeah, so it's it's already calculated that. So yeah, just 2 damage.
Yeah.
All right. So you run up behind her, you stab her once with a rapier, and you definitely pierce a kidney or something and rupture it. You pull it out and you stab with the dagger, and she's in low single digits after that.
Do this. We can do it.
It's going
Do it.
much better than it did with her mate. Anything else, Chance? That's action, bonus action, movement.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
All right, Boa. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Guiding Bolt. No, I don't want to waste this first level spell slot for her. Especially because it's the start of the day. Ding-ling-ling-ling-ling. Told dead. That's a
save.
That's a fail, I think.
D12. Woo!
Yeah, so it's a D12 of damage.
Oh, let's go get the final hit.
Yeah, exactly enough damage.
Woo.
The head just, the eyes kind of like sort of swell from this psychic damage, or not psychic because it's necrotic. But like the eyes like burst, and she starts to fall. The verbeeg starts to fall either frontwards or backwards. Falls frontwards towards Kiva. Kiva, make a dexterity saving throw to see if you avoid getting fallen on by this big old giant.
I don't.
Thanks, Boa.
I got a natural 1.
Natural 1. Okay.
For a 6.
For a 6? Okay. Boa killed the giant thing.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
Toll the
Kiva's
dead.
about to get crushed.
Can someone tell me how the fuck that happened?
Gray matter.
Toll the dead, head exploded, basically. Or the eyeballs exploded. I can't find Rose's chat window. 1 second.
I'm lost.
In the sauce.
Still getting kills
Oh,
though.
here we go.
I actually didn't get the kill. I'm about to get killed.
Alright, so the giant falls on top of Kiva. Just large creatures 10 feet tall. So I'll just say 1d6. 3 bludgeoning damage. And you are prone underneath the smelly verbeeg.
Smelly and horny. Well, formerly horny.
Just
What the fuck?
and she's still like melting from the acid.
Yeah. She never got wiped off, so yeah.
So do I now take acid damage?
No. You can eventually just like squeeze your way out of from underneath her.
Mm.
And yeah, she did.
Plus, you'd probably be able to wipe it off like pretty quickly if it got on you.
But friends, she's carrying stuff on her. A metal basket. Or a basket full of things, sorry.
Can I see that?
No, yes, sure. Are you all right, Kiva?
Kiva's gonna. Can you see Pierre?
I'll look around for Pierre.
Pierre's small enough that he avoided getting squashed.
He jumped out the last second.
No,
He
he's just like
succeeded.
maneuvered. Rats are very intelligent. He just like maneuvered around not to get squished.
I believe he's right there.
Would the band have kept on its head?
No, because she
Or
took
would
it
we
off.
see?
She took it off
I
to
took
navigate.
it off and never put it back
and hasn't
on.
put it back on yet. So
Can I see-
miraculously, that stealth check should have failed actually when she walked by.
No, I covered
That,
it when I did that.
so that's a do all of us know that her rat is weird?
Well, no one's
That's
questioned it.
been shown
You've
before.
seen it, but
yeah?
no one's questioned it. So
Okay,
it's
cool.
Whatever.
All right.
Yes, your strange rat is fine. I see it. Is
Don't
there.
call him strange. It hurts his feelings. And then she'll like wiggle her way out from underneath.
Okay.
Terribly sorry, Pierre.
In
See,
the
you
basket.
made him angry now.
In the basket, you see it's filled. The wicker, like, she's like cradling on her back. This wicker basket is filled with bits of shiny metal.
What do we have here?
Shiny.
How big are the bits? Like, can I feasibly take one and like bite it?
You bite it. Constitution saving throw.
Goodbye,
Like,
teeth.
actually?
Oh yeah.
Oh. That's an 8.
The tooth you use to bite down on it completely shatters.
Oh, fuck.
You can decide what tooth that is.
It's gonna be like one of her back teeth because
Yes,
she's just like
your back molar is gone. Just
Kiva pulls it away and then just lets the bits of tooth
Yeah.
fall out of her mouth.
Blood.
How
but
big's the basket?
big enough for a giant to carry. None of you can carry the basket.
But Boa sees shiny and Boa wants to like climb into it.
Okay, you climb into the basket full of metal bits.
She's
Hold on.
like shiny, shiny,
Hold
shiny,
on.
shiny, shiny.
What is going on?
That's shiny.
Hey.
The evil shiny things.
Oh, this looks completely different than that.
They're evil. They broke my tooth.
Oh. But I will allow, since you tried biting it, to make an Arcana check to see if you can figure out what it is or where it might have come from. And you know what?
Alright.
It might help based on certain backstory stuff.
Oh, do I have advantage?
Sure.
Sick. That did not help me. That's a 7.
7? You have no idea. It really hurt your teeth.
How about Penny? What's he got on this? What's he picking up on
Arcana
this stuff?
check if you'd like to, if you're examining a
Alright.
fragment.
Yeah, I mean, it's all weird stuff right now. So yeah. Nah, no better.
All right. Anyone else proficient with Arcana? Is anyone? They're the spellcasters, but is anyone in this else in this group?
15.
No. Boa, Arcana check if you want.
Yeah,
'Cause
since
you're-
like
'cause
Bo
you're
was
digging
like
around in
playing it, she's
Yeah.
just like, ooh, what is this? What is it? Oh, this is so pretty. Because like Kuo-toa is like shiny gems.
They do.
They do. Yep. 15.
DC was 20. So yeah, you have no idea what this metal is, but it's definitely not the same material, that crystalline
Well,
material
this-
from those flails.
Well, this does all seem valuable, even though I'm not quite sure what it is.
There's,
Oh.
we'll say there's 5 pieces total of this metal.
Can we split the weight between the 4 of us?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Kiva can probably
Well-
carry 2.
I'll carry 2. I'll carry the one that broke my tooth.
For sure.
And another one.
It's lucky now.
The blood-stained metal piece.
Yeah, it's like bloodstain. You like feel it around with your tongue. Just a jagged piece of tooth left in your mouth.
Boa.
Yeah.
You have that mending spell, yeah?
Boa, you would know it wouldn't work because it's
Uh,
living material. You would need regenerate.
I do, Kiva, but unfortunately I can't for that. I can maybe mend your pride?
I can't wait for you guys to hunt for a D&D era dentist.
It's gonna be one of the services we offer at our tavern.
Just yank it out. Alcohol and yank it out.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, like, is it a really sharp piece
Yeah.
of tooth that's stuck in her mouth?
If anyone's ever broken a tooth, you know what it feels like. Oh yeah.
Alright,
Nerve endings and shit. Oh,
It's the worst. Yeah.
cool.
super sensitive.
Does anyone
Like
have a
anytime you
dagger I
eat
can
anything
borrow?
sweet, it hurts like hell.
Does anyone have a dagger I can borrow?
I
They're
have a dagger, yes.
Can I borrow it?
Of course. Yes, here you are.
I take the dagger.
Kiva, maybe you shouldn't do that to yourself.
I got you on standby. I'm not gonna die. It's all great.
Kiva, you're trying to fish out this tooth with a dagger.
I'm trying. Yes.
Give me a sleight of hand check to see how badly, or not badly, you maim yourself.
See
to
if you
the
get
tooth out.
yourself
Can,
half a Glasgow smile.
can she get advantage with Boa trying to just be like, hey, no, like reposition if you're gonna do this?
This is a saving throw? Yeah, sure. Oh, it's a sleight of hand check. Never mind.
That's
Yeah,
right.
sure, totally. Yeah.
I can get advantage.
Yeah, because
Cool.
Boa's trying to help you.
Like, she's like no, you have to reposition. It's a dagger, not a scalpel, but
Can I
That
cut
was
the
a
ears off
14.
this verbeeg?
Yeah, sure. While this is happening, you can just cut its ears off.
Okay.
It's a 14.
14. So you definitely like are prodding around in there, and you do have to like. This was going to be a high DC, so you're like fishing around in there with a dagger because you're trying to extract a remnant of a tooth with a dagger. So you're definitely cutting up your gums and stuff. There's blood just like cascading out your mouth, and there's a lot of pain, but you push through it. You shove the dagger up into the hole where the tooth was, and you just pry it out. You take 1 point of piercing damage. And give me just a straight strength check to see if the dagger remains intact.
God, I suffered 10 points of psychic damage from that. Fuck.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The dagger, ping, is fully intact as it comes out, but it's soaked in Kiva's blood. And the tooth just
Kiva-
lands in your hand.
Still like blood pouring from her
Oh,
mouth. She's just gonna
constantly.
wipe the dagger off like on her pant leg,
Mhm.
and then just hand it back to Penny. But thanks.
You can keep it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you truly sure?
Chance, you can add 2 verbeeg ears to your equipment. Each one weighs 2 pounds.
Gotcha. I'm
Luckily,
gonna go out and get that other. What was his name?
you have some type of mod on you.
What happened to your microphone?
Shit,
It just went,
I see what the
"Hey,
ears do to this boy.
What's happening?
I'm sorry.
It's still happening. It's still happening.
How's it sound now?
Good.
That's great. It's great.
Okay.
You guys watch as Chance gets possessed by a devil and starts to kill
Whatever.
every one of you.
Yeah.
Asmodeus, get the fuck out.
Yeah, but
Wrong
each,
campaign.
each ear is 1 pound.
Okay. I want Doug's ears too.
Okay, so you wander out the snow and start cutting off his ears. Okay. While this is happening, oh yeah, you definitely have enough time to go do that while they're dealing with Kiva's dentistry.
No, Kiva. And like Boas trying to not
This
think
is,
fine.
it is quite lucky
It is quite lucky that Penny didn't hand you his crappy dagger.
Yeah. At this point,
That might have been dressed.
you all hear like that sizzling sound kind of stop sizzling from her body,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually you hear like a wet snap. The acid is like fully eaten through her backside, and has like caused all of her to split in half, and all of her innards start to like spill out on the floor in a big thick soup.
That's very gross. I'm gonna like rip a
Yes.
piece.
Terribly
her
sorry.
scarf.
It's not very pleasant.
And he wipes his mouth.
Okay, cool. My mouth isn't very pleasant right now either. She's gonna like rip a piece of the scarf off and like wad it up and stick it up in there to like
Okay.
gauze it up.
Yeah, so makeshift gauze. Okay. Because you
Oh,
don't
it's
want
just-
dry hole.
Silent.
You really
silent
don't. It's
prayer
not.
to
It's
Hodge.
fucking awful.
Mhm.
Wait, what are you doing for
Alright.
Boa? Sorry.
He was just like silent prayer to Hodge while watching this shit show.
But Chance,
Hodge,
you-
please
Chance,
grant this girl a brain cell.
Chance, you can eventually make your way back with 4 of these big ears kind of like dangling off of your person because they're too big to really. You can like
Yeah,
shove
they're
them into your
tied.
pouch
He
if you
ties
want.
them. He ties them up. They're strung with
Necklace?
a length of rope. Yeah.
Uh,
It's more so like a keychain.
Okay, a keychain of
Chance.
ears.
Yeah.
Chance, that is a peculiar decision.
We have to provide proof that we killed the things.
As well.
Uh-huh.
If that is indeed the reason, we should probably get the ears from the other one as well.
Kind of waves
Yeah.
it in front of you. There's 4 ears on the string.
There's a total of 6, though.
Because the ogre.
There wasn't also an ogre. It is. Well, I mean, he would know anyway.
Yeah, it's right
Yeah,
outside by the verbeeg.
Oh, well, yeah. When we head back out, I'll grab the ogre's teeth.
Okay, so you run over and you just rip out 2 of its big tusks.
I'll get a third one and give it to Kiva.
Okay,
So she
Third
can replace the one
tusk.
she lost. Oh, no, just a random tooth out of the mouth. It's like the
Okay.
molar. No, it's the front tooth.
yeah, you get this front dirty rotten tooth of an ogre. It's definitely too big for your mouth.
Not bad attitude.
It is crack tooth.
It's rotten and covered in like moss.
It's probably gonna be like toxic, so you might not want to keep that.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like I'm looking at it right here. It's like nubby and like really rounded and cracked. But got like there's like blackness around the root, and there's just like moss starting to slowly grow out of the cavity hole.
Mm.
Chance, I love you and all. Actually, I don't love you, but you know, I love you and all. But no, what made you? I appreciate the thought, is what I'm trying to say. but I cannot accept your gift.
It is your loss.
Well, it seems as though we are indeed in a good position to pack up the mead and take it back to town, yes?
So how would you all like to transport the mead? The remaining 2 barrels are 200 pounds each. And the trek back from this place to Good Mead is 8 hours.
We did see a cart, though, yes? A cart is where the fire is?
Let me remember. Yes, there is a cart. Let me see how big of a cart it is. The map doesn't tell me much. Oh yeah, one of the wheels is off.
Oh.
Technology.
Right. Okay, the cart. We should give me information about it. Cart. Yeah, a cart with a broken wheel, so there's no getting it. A boa could mend the broken wheel, though.
Well, seems as though
But you'll need a
we have an option.
You'll need a beast of burden to pull the cart.
Well, having 2 people pull a thing is... we could have 2 people just pulling it, right?
I understand, but then there's 200 pounds with their equipment possibly in the back, because, yeah, the barrels are 200 pounds each.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't say how heavy this cart is. There's that, too. So...
Well,
Is
usually
the
with
surface
wheels...
that we're traveling
diffuse
on,
the-
is it flat?
No, it's a dense forest.
Hmm.
And
Well, if we could try rolling the barrels, that is kind of why they're in barrel form, yes? You could just tilt them over and roll them.
like you could
That way we wouldn't have to carry them.
you could attempt to fix the cart and pull the cart through the forest.
I can drag 420 pounds.
Okay, so the 2 barrels are 400 pounds total. The cart...
But if I had someone helping me...
True. And if no one's
Wouldn't
riding
carry
in the
it.
cart, if everyone's walking.
I mean,
Mhm.
Boa's
no.
pretty strong too, so we can have the women just
Okay.
drag the cart.
So, cart weighs...
They,
Okay, so the total weight, cart is 200 pounds, plus the barrels, that's a total of 600 pounds. So whoever's pulling it, I'll say there's only enough space for 2 people to pull it. Both people pulling it would need to be able to pull a total of 600 pounds total together. So, Kiva, what's your pulling? Pull, push, drag, pull, whatever. It'd be dragging. What's your drag?
420 pounds.
Okay, and Boa, what's yours?
450.
Okay. Yeah, you both can pull the cart and the barrels just by yourselves. After Boa kind of mends the wheel and puts it back on.
Yeah, but as they're like talking about what we should do, Bo just kind of like wanders over and just like sits down and just starts putting it, mending it on, putting some TLC into the wheel.
Okay.
Penny goes over to Chance, kind of off to the side, away from Boa and Kiva.
He's just like, we are quite lucky, yes.
Yes. Of course we
Gonna
are.
start moving the barrels to the cart.
Okay. There's just 2, so you make your trek.
These 2 are extraordinary. I have a lot of appreciation for them, as well as you.
Well, Boa has always been amazing. Did you see the woman? She smacked her into next week.
Yes, she did. It is very amusing. I'm very happy that they are with us.
And so it's this is the start of the day, right?
Yeah, it's dawn. Yeah, the encounter was like 3 rounds. So yeah, it's dawn still. It's like, well...
Still dark as heck, but gotcha.
Well,
Internal cut.
because you guys wandered through the night to get to the cave, you fought, blah, 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 did your rest, so it's probably 10 a.m., yeah.
Okay.
After she's done like mending the cart and like sees Kiva starting to roll the barrels, Boa's gonna go back over to the remaining like basket barrels that were hanging and start pulling them down.
Okay,
'Cause there's 3 left or 4 left?
how there be 4 left?
4 left.
Oh shit! forgot about that.
Okay.
I thought that was all of it.
The remaining ones are what I described as to you earlier, like the sheep shears and buckets. Nothing really worth
I got the
taking.
good shit.
You got the good shit already. Nothing else
Okay.
worth taking is in those baskets. Just
And
junk.
did
Well, I
Kiva
can put the-
mention when she went off on her own if she saw anything to us?
You guys have found everything that was been
Alright.
mentioned already. Yeah.
I just mentioned the statue. That's all I mentioned.
And yeah, Kiva and Chance have water skins of that funky water.
Well, I know that perhaps it is outside of my influence, but I see we have a lot of animals here, and last I saw, Harsh had the shepherd. That might be a bit on the nose, but perhaps we can do something about all of these stranded animals, take them back to the village.
You definitely do not have enough weight remaining in the cart for these animals.
Oh, it's not. We wouldn't. I mean, again, a shepherd doesn't just
I understand.
carry all of his flock and
I
be like
understand.
guiding them.
I understand. I'm just explaining.
Yeah.
But the cart can't really carry much more weight for Kiva and Bo to pull it. If that
What
were the
other
option,
animals were
that's
there?
all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Correct. That's a good idea. I never mentioned that. I don't think I did. Yes, I did. Earlier on, but you weren't here. Sorry. Sorry, 1 sec. 7 goats and 6 sheep.
Well, can I just take a length of rope and like tie a sheep to the rope and keep a sheep or a goat?
Yeah.
I think I want a goat,
All right.
a
Make-
female goat.
Make an animal handling check to see if you can successfully not freak a goat out and pick it up.
I'm excellent at this kind of stuff. I'm like the goat whisperer.
Goat could get us milk, but the sheep could give us wool to stay warm.
Both very useful.
Or the animals could just be free to be in the wilderness.
18.
18. You definitely approach it without it getting scared off.
Those types of animals in this environment would be as good as dead if we just left them here.
Does it look like they're native to the biome this area, or
Oh, definitely not.
definitely? Okay, yeah, because Boa was like, oh, the animals, but they're gonna die out there.
Sim, you're
Can
taking?
I try again with a sheep?
We'll just say, for the sake of time and everything, you can
Okay.
successfully tie up as many of the animals as you want and attempt to trek them safely through this forest for 8 hours.
Yeah, we'll go with that. That's not what I had planned, but yeah, we'll go with that.
Well, what do you have planned?
Well, as when we get out of the cave, I want to wound one of these goats and smack it on the butt and send it running through the forest.
You can certainly try. We'll see what happens with the others.
Oh
See if they try to stop you.
You don't. Your character would also have seen and known that both Kiva and Boa seem to get quite emotionally attached to these animals before our long rest.
That's why they're ahead pulling the cart.
Okay. I just wanted to fill you in on what your character would know.
Chance,
Yeah,
are you
situation.
trying to do this without alerting anybody? Or
Yeah,
you
because
just don't give a
I
shit?
want to just have them because there was a freaking saber tooth in the woods,
Correct.
and then there was a dragon that we saw.
Correct.
So
Correct.
it'd be more reasonable.
Correct.
And he's not gonna ask
that is a
permission.
great idea. I mean,
He's not gonna ask permission, so he's gonna do it, and it's gonna be stealthy.
All right, give me sleight of hand.
My favorite. I have a +9, and I got a 14. Cool.
What's everyone's passive perception? Oh wait, don't tell me. I have a whole list here. We can make it quicker. All right. Boa and Kiva definitely hear you cutting a goat.
It bleeds.
Chance.
I apologize. My hand, it slipped.
Deception check.
nat one.
Don't worry about it, guys. You rolled a nat 1. He's lying, for sure. But as soon as he says that, you hear snarling coming from the woods. A familiar snarling. Like, and
Murder!
soft footfalls coming through the snow. And coming from out of the... Because it's still dark, technically, because of how this whole setting is set. You can see the glowing eyes of the saber-toothed tiger slowly stalking out of the forest towards you all, and it sees this bleeding goat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My friend, I had a feeling you hadn't quite left us yet.
The goats, all the animals are freaking out, by the way. Seeing this, like, meh, meh, meh.
Boa goes to the nearest sheep and just tries to like it's okay, it's okay.
It's not calming
okay.
down. There's a predator around, yeah, it's like, is that mine?
This one, yes.
Let it flee. I like to hunt my prey.
And I'll smack it on the butt so it can take off running.
And Murder just chases after it. The goat is not faster than a saber-toothed tiger. But you get the sense Murder is playing with it. He's letting it get away. And then after about 10 minutes, you just hear a meh! And then snarling and the sound of flesh being torn. It wasn't a goat that anyone befriended.
It was just Gary.
Yeah. It was the goat in the background that didn't even bother. That was too angry to
It's the goat.
feed
It's
off of.
it's the goat that fell over when you all walked in and got scared. And now it's being eaten by a saber-toothed tiger off in the woods.
Damn. I truly did love alfalfa.
Hmm.
Such a short life.
You know what this means, though? Yes.
What?
We should leave.
Yes, that and, well, this murder might be, following us. In the future, we might need to think about carrying extra feed for them.
Be like a
Chance
dog.
looks to Pierre.
Oh. Look at him like that again, and you'll be the one getting fed to him.
Is this walking and talking, or are you still staying
Yeah.
put?
We're going.
We're on the roll.
You just see Boa just like silently wipe some tears after she hears like Murder get at the
Yeah,
goat.
nature's a bitch.
Yeah.
Really do be a bitch.
A bad
Just-
bitch. Come on.
You can't
She's
kill
awesome.
me.
All right. But yes,
Okay.
we are heading back to Good Mead
Cool.
with our stuff in tow.
Sure, cool beans.
And
Uh,
no one knows Boa has all that money.
As you're all, no, you didn't say. As you're all walking back, a blizzard does set in. It's going to be a 7-hour blizzard or a 6-hour blizzard. So most of the trek back to Good Mead is going to be dominated by this blizzard. So I got to pull the blizzard mechanics. So everybody know what's up.
Yeah, Penny doesn't like this.
Perhaps we should should we keep moving or take
Would-
shelter, build
do-
something?
Do you want the animals to die, Penny? Wait, maybe I should be asking Chance that question. And like Boa is just like she's angry.
It would be suicide to stop and turn back now. We must keep going.
All right. Yes, that is
He's avoiding looking at bullets for too long.
perhaps
Yeah,
a
yeah.
wise decision. All right. Let's keep going.
Okay, so while the blizzards are happening, it's howling wind that limits range to a hearing of 100 feet. So you can only hear within 100 feet. You would have to shout, somewhat. The blizzard imposes disadvantage on ranged weapon attack rolls. And imposes disadvantage on perception checks that rely on hearing. Any open flames are extinguished, fogs dispersed, tracks are erased in the snow. So the tracks back are going to be hard to find. Flying by non-magical means is nearly impossible. And visibility in a blizzard is reduced to 30 feet. You know, if you have goggles or anything. So, yeah, disadvantage and also
Wait,
perception-based.
Are eye
checks.
goggles a possibility?
If you find someone who sells them, yeah.
Oh, what benefits would that imply?
Exactly.
Of course, that's
exactly what I just described. Not being blinded by the blizzard.
oh
So you can
Cool.
only see 30 feet ahead
Cool.
of you. So that's all done. Concentrating on a spell in a blizzard must succeed. So you constantly have to do concentration checks at the end of each of your turns in a blizzard for your spells. If it's a concentration check spell, you have to constantly keep making at the end of your turn or you lose concentration because of the blizzard. There's a lot here. I'll go over it again if any of it comes up. Who will be the navigator through the blizzard?
I will.
Okay.
Considering
So-
we're pulling the cart.
All right, cool.
And
Yeah.
Chance has whatever animals that are left.
So yeah, you're moving through the blizzard. And
So we have to shout to be heard by other people, right?
correct. It's within 100 feet you can hear things and shout.
Okay.
but-
So Kiva's gonna kind of whisper to herself
Okay.
to make sure no one else hears because of the blizzard. She's gonna kind of just whisper a quick prayer to the Devourer for safe passage, since he does have domain over cold and weather
Okay.
back home.
Sure. As you are leading them for the first hour through this blizzard, I would like a survival check from you, Kiva.
Okay, let me just see where's my favorite terrain. It's not forest or blizzard. So a survival check or a nature check?
Survival.
Survival? Great. Be
Yeah.
good at these.
You're currently walking through a forest.
Alright. We are starting off strong, everyone, with a 10.
A 10. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely wander off course for an hour. And you definitely do get lost in this forest. And as you do kind of wander and get lost in this blizzard, you do hear familiar sounds on the wind. But the blizzard, again, you can only see 30 feet ahead of you. But somewhere in the blizzard, you can't exactly make sense of where. You can hear footsteps through the snow, and that same weird laughing of those individuals that killed Chance just carrying on the wind. But you don't know because you can only see within 30 feet. But they're nowhere in your eye view. But you can hear them, so they're definitely within 100.
I truly have a bad feeling about this. She's gonna just keep pushing on.
Okay.
Yeah, Penny will occasionally send her a message that only she can hear and only he can hear the response, and just send her a query as to like if she's seen anything bad or get an update. And she can just respond if she wants.
1 second. 2, because that was a fail by 5 or more. You do not see Kiva. Nobody sees Kiva. She has wandered off and lost the rest of you in the blizzard.
Well, I don't have to see her. She just has to be within 120 feet.
Yeah, but you don't know what direction she went in. So you can cast it and she'll get it, but you don't know where she is. Nobody does.
So I was carrying the
Oh, that's right.
cart.
Sorry, it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
It'd be either you. It'd be either Penny or Chance then. Okay, Penny is separated in the blizzard.
So I imagine Penny, as we're walking, Penny looks off into the distance, maybe sees something, and just keeps walking straight. But then Kiva sends the rest of the party in a different direction. And then when he looks back to the person expecting to see Chance next to him, he's not there and he's all alone.
You're definitely all alone. And you are alone for an hour, possibly. It depends how long this is going to take to reunite. You all do notice, after about 20 minutes or so, that Penny isn't with you.
Chance, where did Penny go?
I'm sorry, I was distracted. I did not see. and he looks visibly nervous. His hand is just resting on the hilt of his dagger, and you're not sure if it's like because of the cold or what, but he shivers.
Okay. Now, as the hour hits from Penny being separated, I need everybody, including Penny, to make a wisdom check, please. This will be a group check to see if Penny gets reunited with the party.
Just a wisdom check?
Survival.
Survival check. Okay.
A survival check or a
Yep.
wisdom check?
Survival. Survival is wisdom. So survival check.
Okay. All right. Cool.
The animals don't make it because they're too dumb. So Penny, what'd you get?
Penny got an 8. So if anybody's... people are going to have to find Penny. He's not
Kiva.
going to find them.
Kiva, what'd you get?
I got a 22.
22. Okay. Boa.
21.
21. Chance.
Wisdom save, right?
Yep. Survival.
18.
Survival
I'm sorry.
check. Not a wisdom
Survival
save.
check.
Survival
Give me
check. Yeah.
1 second. 19.
19. At the end of this hour, you reunite with Penny.
As soon as Kiva sees him, she's gonna pull him into a hug.
Oh, there you are. Well,
And
I thought I'd lost you.
right, new rule: everyone keep one hand on the card at all times and do not let go.
Yes,
I have a better idea. Does anyone else have rope?
I do, yes,
Can I borrow it?
sure. And she'll give him her rope.
He'll loop it and make like I guess a belt
Okay.
in like intervals and attach the belts to them each other. So it's 4 belts, and in between the belts there's a length of rope. Everyone put on a belt.
All right.
Is everyone putting on belts?
yeah. I have seen this not go so well on pirate ships, but I mean, we aren't sinking below the sea, are we?
As of yet.
So, yes, I this seems as good idea as any.
So, Chance, since you've tied up your friends essentially to you, as per the book states, holding onto the cart wouldn't have made a difference, but tying everybody together prevents anyone from getting lost in the blizzard from here on out. Like, separated, I mean. So it's a good thing you did that, because holding on would not have made a difference.
Chance has the brain cell.
So, the second hour, well, technically the third hour into this blizzard, because Penny was lost for an hour. Coming into the second hour, well, because you're trying to find your way out instead of finding Penny. So for the third hour of this blizzard, Kiva, make another survival check to see if you can find your way back to any sort of semblance of path. At this point, the blizzard definitely would have wiped out any footprints left behind, because that's what they do.
Snowdrifts.
Pardon me?
I
What'd you
got a
get?
22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You get the feeling that you are back on track.
Cool.
You see like familiar trees and stuff, the layout of their limbs, and you're back on track. But because it is the third hour, oh, wrong page. Again, you can only see within 30 feet, but 100 feet away, you definitely hear what sounds like a roving pack. Not a big pack or anything, but just things cackling with glee, like and I'll let anybody give me nature or history checks to figure out what that cackling is coming from. It sounds very animalistic, though.
Penny will do a history check, see if he's heard any tales about cackles kind of like that.
I'll do a nature check.
Okay. And just let me know what y'all got.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Natural 1.
Okay.
It's not from my world.
Well, then, your world. Spoilers. Boa?
She is just like, she's not good with nature or anything. She just kind of looks at it and is just like, no. It was a 2. So no.
Okay, and Chance.
19.
19. Those definitely sound like gnolls.
Careful, everyone. I've heard stories of animals with calls like that. Sounds eerily like they could be gnolls. But if you don't know, they are like bipedal hyena people
Well, yeah, when you say gnolls, they would definitely...
with an insatiable hunger.
Yeah, Kiva, when he says gnolls, you eventually... Yeah, you can clue in what a gnoll is. They're very common in the numerous worlds.
Everyone just, I guess, keep your guard up.
Yes,
No
it is
sense.
good that winds are as strong as they are.
They can't smell us.
Yes,
Oh.
hopefully not.
You know what we should have done? We should have taken a bath in that poop pit, and then they wouldn't have been able to smell us. But then I guess they would have been able to smell that.
Yeah.
Perception.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. Are you guys being stealthy as best as you can?
I mean, we're in the middle of a blizzard.
As best we can, yeah.
I mean, what? I'll say you can't stealth from smell. Because that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
But they don't pick you guys up with that stealth check. The cackling eventually passes. Oh shit. The goats and sheep. Because they'd still be going, meh.
Oh, I thought you said they were dead.
No, but they're definitely not. Oh wait, let me check something. Yeah, they don't have cold resistance.
okay. Well, I mean, I imagine if we peg that there are gnolls going around, and we've got these things, and
I'm checking something else for them first.
okay,
I don't know if they would have survived.
They're probably
3 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
We might lose a couple on the
I'm
trip.
checking here.
You mean all of them, Chance?
Possibly.
I mean, if it's between us or the animals, I'm letting them.
yeah.
Just
go.
leave
I
them?
was just
Yeah.
gonna say, like, if after Justin does his thing, we hear gnolls, and
I'll
we
send
have
another goat
things
running.
we have things making a lot of noise behind us, we'd probably like cut one loose and just give it another smack on the ass and just like, see ya. Eh.
Oh, this is so hard to find everything.
Make it up.
No, I can't make it up because then
All right, yeah,
Because then
oh, that's cool.
rules would be hitting me in the bum.
Gotcha.
Fuck blizzards. Fuck all this mechanics.
The blizzard miraculously disappears.
Yeah. Goodbye, blizzard.
We pray to Hajj and the blizzard just goes away.
The shepherd
Yeah, it
guides us to
worked.
safety, indeed.
Unfortunately, not high enough to do divine intervention stuff.
It's divine intervention. Kiva did just say a prayer.
Oh yeah, it protects all the animals and makes them like mute.
Oh my god, why can't I find this? Oh, here we go. Jeez Louise.
Well, while you're reading up,
I cast
This is
shut
so-
your mouth
This is so...
on all the goats.
the somatic component is just like a smack across the nose, the snoot.
No, it's a makeshift muzzle made out of like
I lit-
bits and pieces
oh,
of
I
rope.
literally had this pulled up and then it just disappeared. Here we go. My oh my. Okay, so the goats, they only make Constitution saving throws at the end of each hour.
Oh, is this because they don't have winter weather gear?
Correct, and they're just
like we
they're
do?
not like they're not attuned to this environment.
But sheep don't have to worry because they got.
Oh no, they're fucked too. They don't have cold resistance.
What?
It's anything without cold resistance. It says.
Okay. All right. I figured since we use their wool for
Nope.
insulation, they'd be insulated.
Anything without cold resistance,
You never see sheep in Antarctica.
cold immunity, cold weather clothing, and creatures naturally adapted to cold. Goats and sheep are not naturally adapted to cold.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
All the sheep and goats have 3 levels of exhaustion because it's been 3 hours. They're fucked. They're moving at half speed, I believe. They're not having a good time.
How did they even get to where they are?
I mean, if you're a verbeeg, you can carry a goat.
Oh yeah,
Multiple.
that's
Yeah,
true.
these things are definitely like slowing you guys down at this point. I'll say if you keep going at them at this pace, it's going to be a total of 12 hours instead of 8 to get to your destination.
Well, Kiva and Boa, pick your favorite. I don't think we can take them all with us.
They're not all the same size or age, are they?
For the sake of my sanity, they're all the same size and age.
Got you. Well, we'll take a female goat and a male sheep.
Well, I do think that
I will say the Knoll Pack is also still like laughing. They're still nearby because the sheep, unfortunately, they are making noises.
Yeah, so
I would
guess
say Chance that Boa and Kiva, we might want to let them make the decision. They do seem quite attached.
I don't want to leave behind Hex. And she like points to the sheep she was feeding.
Yeah, it just looks super exhausted, covered in like frost and ice.
Penny, can you carry the sheep?
I can try, yes.
Then I'll take this goat. I'll sling it across my shoulders. The rest, I'll just drop the rope where it is.
All right, and they just attempt to scatter, and the gnolls pick up on it, and the gnolls start getting closer and closer, picking up on their scent and the screaming from the goats and whatever's left over. You guys start moving as quick as possible while carrying this, pulling this cart. If you're not moving, it's half movement while you're pulling this. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it was half movement anyway.
Well, it's super less than half movement with as these ghosts as the ghosts were starting to like slow down and get exhausted.
Okay.
So you're still moving at half pace. So actually 8 hours. It would not be 8 hours. It'd be double of 8 hours because moving at half movement. So it'd be a total of 16 hours to get to what's 8 times 2?
Yeah, if the blizzard lasts 16 hours, right?
Oh yeah, no.
7-hour blizzard.
Yeah, but half movement. The initial trip from Good Mead to this cave was 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But with half movement, it gets doubled, so it's going to be 16 hours. So your total trip is 16 hours from this cave to Good Mead.
Wait, it was
8 hours.
6. Right.
Yes.
Right.
But
It was 6 hours.
I know. It was 8 hours from where you met the trapper to get to the cave. I just cut out a bunch of bullshit so we didn't have to deal with 8 hours of just wandering.
Yeah. But like it took 6 hours to go from Bryn Shander to Good Mead.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying you don't understand. I was just like, I'm trying to figure out.
You're heading back to Good Mead because that's where you have to go.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's 16 hours at half movement.
Cool. All right.
So you might need to, like, find shelter at some point.
I mean,
but you can definitely hear in the distance the gnolls ravaging the goats and sheep. And Kiva is leading. So Kiva, are you still heading towards wherever you remember Good Mead being, or are you going somewhere else that might be closer? But to complete, so I'll just say, to complete this quest and get the blip to the next level up, you do have to return these casks to Good Mead.
I don't trust myself to lead us somewhere else, so I'm going to go to Good until the blizzard ends and I can get my bearings.
So the blizzard's been going for 4 hours at this point. So it's got 4 hours. It's got 3 hours left of the blizzard. So for the next hour, Kiva, I need another survival check.
It's a 9.
A 9. You feel like you veer off track, but no one gets separated.
Good.
You don't veer off a bunch. You feel like you miss the track for about. You're off the trail for like 30 minutes, and then you find your way back onto it. Not for after like for 30 minutes, but then you eventually find the trail again.
Right.
Penny's gonna wander over to Kiva.
Penny, you're bunching up the rope.
Oh, so sorry. How are all of you doing? You are carrying a heavy burden.
He says, and he says that with like an arm full of sheep, but he's just.
This is all terrible. How are you two doing?
Hello. How are you doing?
Your arms are definitely sore based on how long you've been carrying this cart and everything in the back of it. And through the blizzard. Just because of the added blizzard, give me Constitution saves for the both of you.
For Kiva and Boa?
Yeah.
Ooh. 21.
21, you're fine. You're pushing through it. You're strong.
16.
You're fine as well.
Kiva, do you want me to try to lead us for a little bit?
No,
You still
No.
good? Okay.
I'm still good.
Okay.
I'm still alive, aren't I?
I hope.
I honestly hope so too, because that would be quite the shock if I wasn't.
Yes. Well,
How are you doing with the cold, Penny?
I'm actually thankful for this one here. It is quite helpful in sharing warmth.
And he kind of
Good.
gives it a squeeze.
Oh, yes.
Hey, be careful with Hex.
I am. They are very precious to me at this moment as well. You could call it a symbiotic relationship.
Wouldn't more parasitic, Penny?
Hey! Who's speaking out there? We're lost in the blizzard. I rolled my other random encounter for the next half of the trip.
Identify yourself.
Doesn't have a name. Just a random person. Glock. Glock 19.
What up? I'm Glock 19 and I don't know how to fucking
and-
read.
We just hear in the white of the blizzard. We just hear.
Me and my horde, my party actually. Me and you know how. And you see 4 Goliaths striding single file through the snow 10 feet apart.
You're so tall.
Oh, thank you. And they're not wearing like the cold furs because they don't need them. Are you lost?
Keep chattering.
Yes.
We are headed back to town.
Which town?
Good,
Mead.
There's 10.
Good mead.
Oh, Good Mead. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about 10 hours that way.
10. Oh my. Well, it seems we haven't gotten too far from the cave.
No, the cart looks really heavy.
Can we perhaps hire you to
Oh, wait,
assist us in...
Wait, he wouldn't have
traveling?
said 10 hours because it's not taking him that long to walk. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
It's about 5 hours that way.
With the cart we're carrying, it'd probably be about 10 hours, honestly.
I'd ditch the cart if I were you.
And
Well,
this is the reason
wait.
why we're going to Good Mead.
Why don't you just
Chance
carry...
pulls out his shiny bag of, or his pouch of coin and shakes it. Can we possibly
Wait.
interest you in a bargain?
Chance, perhaps we should.
What do you need?
Well, my friends here, they are very fatigued from carrying the cart.
I can imagine. Those barrels don't look heavy at all. You could probably just take in the barrels.
Well, there are other things that we
They are
have to...
Goliaths, so they're... Yeah.
Well, would you be interested in earning some? What is this called again?
Gold.
Golds.
I mean, we're currently on a hunt. Currently,
What are you hunting?
mammoth.
Oh.
Help if you'll help us.
We could probably assist you in the future with your hunt.
No, you will not help.
I am fairly exceptional at making living things into dead things.
Yes,
He truly
he
is.
is. I'm
This
like,
is
"Boa."
a tradition of ours, and we do not bring outsiders into our traditions.
Of course, tradition is very important, but
Thank
is there
you.
any way we could get you to help us?
Ozak, you're the youngest. Take both barrels. Help them.
And he'll give him the entire bag of coin.
All right, how much is in there?
Give me 1 second to check because Chance doesn't count things.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. 2 days of hard work, just
Yeah, it's Chance's
given
money.
to someone. Yeah.
15 gold pieces.
All right, he's at 15. Thanks. Ozak, go help them. And Ozak walks to the back of your cart, grabs both barrels on his shoulders. Are you ditching the cart?
Probably, yes.
All right. We're going to Good Mead, yes?
Yes,
Yes.
good mead.
Would you like me to lead?
Yes,
Please.
please.
The cold doesn't hinder me.
Can I
Just
sit
walk
on
with
your
it.
shoulders?
Actually,
No, the casks are on my shoulders.
actually, I believe if you wouldn't mind letting us lead,
And Penny's just gonna lean over to Kiva and be like,
we might lose him and also the mead.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Well, I'm not being tied up. And
Oh,
he looks at you. He sees
no.
you all tied up. He's like, I'm not being tied up.
Oh, we're not asking you to be tied up. We're just, you seem like you can move a lot faster than us in this snow. So we just want to set the pace so that we don't lose you.
Well, the blizzard's only
Your
going to be
little
around for another
legs.
hour, so...
Oh, truly?
Well, then, I don't suppose we need the belt loops any longer.
Not after an hour, no.
Yeah, no, because, the checks are every hour.
All right, well, let's lead the way to Good Mead for the next hour, I guess.
Okay. He starts trudging along with the 2 barrels or 2 casks of mead.
He was like stretching her arms out. Oh.
Yeah, you guys would have been making, Colin, to avoid exhaustion against pulling that big old cart through the snow with the big old barrels in the back. Oh, yeah. For that long,
I
too?
cast-
Mhm.
I cast massage.
But the blizzard eventually clears, and for the sake of time, you all do arrive at Good Mead. Tired as all fuck.
Mm-hmm.
With a goat and a sheep.
Oh, they still would have need. The goat and the sheep still need to make con saves for the extreme cold, though.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sharing heat with them. Does that make a difference?
No, because they're not
Okay.
wearing any. Yeah, they don't have the same benefits you do with your stuff.
All right.
He's just
so
cradling a
It's
dead
another,
sheep
it's another
when we did.
5 hours. So, okay, that is 4th level of exhaustion. Fail. And what's their con modifier? I lost it for like 2 seconds. It's definitely not like a +7 because I rolled a 1 and a 2 on that one. Who's carrying who?
I have the goat.
The goat has been silent for the last 2 hours.
Is it conscious?
No.
Is it
Neither-
breathing?
No, neither's the sheep.
Is it rigid?
No, they're just... Oh, yeah, they froze to death, so yeah, they're kind of frozen solid.
Well, that's fine.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. As it turns out, I don't create enough heat to keep this one alive.
You just see like tears coming out of her eyes, and they just like freeze to her face, and she's just like whisking away these like little ice droplets.
Did the sheep have a woolen coat?
Well, it had wool on it, yeah.
Penny, can you put Hex down and take Boa away for a second?
Yes.
We could actually do this while we're in town.
Now I shall carry this one
Yeah, because you're getting into
into
town.
town.
You're getting into town and realizing that they did not survive the trip.
Okay, cool.
I just
Then
wanna
that's the
shear
plan
the
then.
sheep. I
Yeah.
just want to peel
Oh,
the sheep.
Penny knows what's going on, and he's like, he gives you a knowing nod.
Okay, so you're trying to. What are you trying to do, Kiva?
I want to peel the sheep.
Peel it.
Yeah,
You
take the wool
shear
off.
it?
So you want to shear it?
Yes, peel it.
Okay, Boa didn't. I don't think Boa didn't keep the sheep shears that were found earlier. So
I have a dagger.
Oh.
Just give me a survival check to see if you can like cut through frozen stuff. Because again, the wool would be like cutting through like frozen hair and stuff.
On the top
Added,
layer.
impressed.
Nope,
Wet.
it's a 9.
A
I
9.
cannot.
Oh,
And then
You're going to like trim it, and you definitely like miss and cut into the flesh, and the blood's not like pooling out because it's frozen, but you definitely just did a big gouge into this sheep.
She's gonna just take the dagger back and just like try and pat it and hope Boa didn't see that.
I
It's like-
imagine Penny has dropped the sheep at this point, and we
Most
are in
likely,
town.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Just
you're
don't
back in
want
Good
Boa
Mead,
to-
and as Kiva, as you're like cutting into this sheep, someone approaches you, but not anybody else, because they're kind of like off on their own already at this point. You're kind of staying behind to deal with the sheep.
Justin,
would-
I'm
I would
terribly
say-
sorry. Can we resolve the Goliath thing?
He's
Since
setting
we
up.
have like.
I'm getting to that.
Okay, cool, awesome. Sorry.
A middle-aged woman approaches you, Kiva, and removes her thick wool scarf so that she can speak clearly. Oh, hello. I'm Olivessa. Who are you? I haven't seen you here before.
The name's Kiva Rowan.
Are you trying to shear that sheep?
Oh, you say I was, but I don't have any sheep shears.
I saw your friends with that Goliath. I make casks for the mead.
Yeah.
I just thank you so much for bringing those back. People are very happy. You can see people like pointing at the casks, going, "Yay!"
You know
And
what? It was hard work on my part.
oh,
Yeah.
did you do it all yourself? Did they
I-
just you kind of just did they help?
You know, just gonna pointed glance over at them. Yeah, I did it. They really weren't much help. Like, I love them, but they're kind of useless.
Persuasion or
fact do it.
deception?
And both are absolutely shit. It's a 6.
You can definitely tell she doesn't believe you. I rolled for insight. It was a 10, flat 10. Sure.
Never mind. In fact, really, the one who's useless is me. I can't even shear a sheep,
I can see
and I'm a
that.
ranger.
So, some friends of mine don't want Shander Froth to become our next town speaker. They say he's untrustworthy. I don't know him that well, but I've been urged to run against him. I have no interest in the speakership, but you seem to take charge among your group of friends. It looks like you stayed behind to dispatch the sheep. Seems like you have, guts.
I do, in fact, have guts. Yes,
Compared to the
that is
others,
part of my anatomy.
But you seem to be a good leader, and this town could use one. What do you say?
Are you asking me to be the town speaker?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Of course.
This way. You come with me.
All right. Giva will go with this woman.
And
Leaving the sheep in the
your passive
street.
insight, because no one else is around, because they're up ahead a bit. She's perfectly fine. She's not evil or anything.
Great. I didn't care about that.
Cool.
I would
You
have taken
follow-
care
you
of her
follow
if
up
she
with her.
was.
The rest of you, with the casks.
Great, yeah, we're turning in this quest. We're trying to look for someone in charge.
There is no one in charge because the speaker's dead. But a guard walks up and goes,
It's-
"Oh, the mead."
Yes, well, you could say it was. Yes, are you aware of us? We have been gaining some renown, I suppose.
Yeah, sure.
Well, we got the mead, and as
Great.
you can see,
And he'll gesture over towards Chance, who has these baubles of grotesquity and proof.
Trophies. That's
Right.
the word you're looking for. Trophies.
Oh, good. Dispatched both of the verbeeg then, yes?
Yes. We have killed him, and we also have ogre tea.
Oh, wonderful. So no reward for that. We don't really have much to give because again we're in the middle of an election right now. But if you would take part in the election and cast your vote, that would mean so much to us, as well as restoring our mead stock here.
well, I'm not one for politics. Sorry.
All right. He immediately starts to ignore Penny. What about you two?
Who do I have to vote for?
Well, we don't have anyone running yet for speaker, but we currently have Olivessa and then Shander Froth. Olivessa's kind of got deep roots here in Good Mead. She's lived here since its founding. She's very reserved. Unfortunately, doesn't have any family of her own. And then there's Shander, who has lived here for a few years, popular amongst the loggers, but can be quite of a bully and a blowhard. And they're looking for more people to vote for, I imagine. And at this point, you can see there's a stage set up, and there is a woman bringing Kiva out on stage. And then this shield dwarf woman also, hold on. The shield dwarf man, sorry, steps out on stage. You know that's Shander Froth. And then this person with like a big old hat gets up in front of a podium. Hello, residents of Good Mead. Today, we vote for Speaker of Good Mead. We have Olivessa. He points to this kind of like middle-aged woman. She bows. Shander Froth. You know him amongst the loggers. Some people kind of cheer. A lot of other people kind of just go, eh. And then we have, what's your name?
Kiva Rowan.
Kiva Rowan.
Chance will whisper over to the guard. Are we allowed to run?
No. No. This is it for the candidates.
No, I meant like us in general. I don't know. I thought you had to be a resident.
Anyone.
What is? Wait. Yes, we learned that earlier, though. I thought.
Chance wasn't paying attention.
Yes.
He was kind of scattered.
So.
Well, I had a conversation with the speaker in Bryn Shander, and she mentioned this could be a possibility.
So.
Though I made it quite known that it would be a little cumbersome for one of us to try to maintain a leadership well on the move.
So, residents of Good Mead. Show of applause we have. He can't leans over to you again, Kiva. You're one of the ones who has been helping out around the 10 towns, right?
Yeah, I brought the mead back. We brought the mead back. We restored mead to your town.
He stands up. Olivessa! Show of hands. And some people kind of hold their hands up. What are you three doing? You holding your hands up for anybody? Yet?
I swear to God,
Hands
if
down.
you guys don't vote for me.
Okay.
Bo was like, I'm a child. I don't think I can vote.
Oh, you for sure you can. Shander Froth and a lot of the loggers put their hands up much more than Olivessa. There's more hands up in the air than for Olivessa. And then we have Kiva Rowan, the savior of Good Mead. She brought the mead back. And here people go, wait, really? And out of nowhere, everyone just starts raising their hands in town. That's in the square. What are you guys doing?
Chance is still holding on to his goat.
I'm
Dead goat.
usually impartial, but this might be useful. Yes. Boa?
I feel like he would be mad if he didn't.
Wonderful! Your new town speaker is Kiva Rowan. This will be dealt with in the next coming weeks when everything gets handled over and pushed over. You do not need to stay here. We just need time to get everything ready.
Of course.
Give us a week, and you will officially be the speaker of Good Mead. You'll have sway over the people here.
Great. Now, does this come with like a badge that I can wear to show that I am, the mayor?
It does not,
speaker?
but people will know.
But I'm talking about when I'm going to other towns and like helping out. I can be like, "Sup, I'm the town speaker of Good Mead."
You can
know?
certainly say that to people.
All right, that works. All right.
And as you're kind of saying there, the dwarf turns to you and says, "You have no stake in the future of this place. You are false." And he wanders off in a huff.
Was it like a? Who is like doing the speaking?
Shandar Froth,
Like
the dwarf who was also on stage for candidateship.
But like, who was announcing?
Oh,
Are they still-
this guy with the top. He's still standing there, just like looking over the crowd and clapping.
Excuse me. What's your name?
Yes, Ralph Bigney.
Ralph Bigney. Okay, what's your position here?
I am the town crier.
All right. Do you know like protocol for like the town?
Oh, of course. He
how
never
do I
never
deal
talks
with a death
He
threat?
never talks quietly.
How do I deal with like a death threat?
Oh,
am I
we have
supposed to take
we
care
can
of that
we have
myself?
militia here. We can muster 20 soldiers, and it's a small settlement.
Great.
It's a settlement of 100 people.
Right. Thank you. Because like I could perfectly take care of it myself. Like
Oh, wonderful!
I'm just wondering if like that's against the protocol.
Oh,
or,
it's
like, do I
fine.
have to-
We can
Okay.
have a lot of the speakers have abilities. They're strong enough. But yes,
Great.
if there is a death threat on the town, we can muster up 20 soldiers in town.
No, it was like a death threat on me.
Oh, we can't do anything about that if you're outside the gates.
Great. Love it.
But you
And
said
then
you can handle yourself.
I can. I've made it 18 years in this world without dying, so
Wonderful. Just so you know, on the new moon, the night before the new moon, right, not the night before the new moon. This is every night 'cause this is different. Every night here, we sacrifice our warmth. No fires can be lit during nighttime hours.
okay. All right.
And
That's cool.
you can immediately see like fires start getting put out around town because it's getting nighttime.
All right. Is there lodging that my friends and I can stay
Oh,
at?
of course. You can use the speaker's house, which used to be next to the mead hall.
So the speaker's house, is it locked?
Oh, he gives you a key. It's your house now.
Ah, great. Thank you. I'll be seeing you. And then she'll get off the stage and go back towards her friends with like the key and be like
Okay.
That's cute, but I don't know. Shouldn't someone who's actually lived here like rule?
But the people spoke. You saw how many put their hands up for me.
Because
So
they wanted their alcohol.
and I gave it back to them. So they voted for me, and I will be a fair and just ruler.
What happens when you're not here? When we're out and about?
Well, I'll appoint someone to rule in my place. It'd be,
The speaker.
yeah, like, like a second in command, a vice
A
speaker
vice
of the town.
speaker.
Yeah, like a vice speaker. And that'll be someone that lives in the town, and they can kind of control it while I'm gone.
Like that lady who's next to you on the stage?
She
Oh.
was the one that recruited me. But anyways, I got a house now, so let's go we've had a long day. Let's go. And I will lead them all to the speaker's house.
All right, 2 soldiers scoop up the casks of mead and bring it back to the mead hall, which is right beside the speaker's house.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go into my house,
Yeah,
actually.
It's a house for a population of 100 people, so it's only a 1-floor house. But it's nice. Pine floors, pine walls, portraits that hang up of the old speaker. There's a fireplace, a nice dining room, a lounge area where the fireplace is, and then there's like a bedroom off to the side, and then a cellar underneath.
I want to take my goat down to the cellar.
Okay. There's barrels down there of just water, and there is a wine rack with wine in it.
Ignoring all of that, Chance is gonna just undress this goat.
Okay, give me a straight survival check as you just start undressing the goat in the basement.
4.
4. It's real messy, and it's messy because it's mostly frozen. So you're like trying to like hack through like flesh that's been frozen, but you eventually. I'll say it takes you like an hour and a half. It takes you some time.
Would we hear it upstairs?
Nah, the floors are
Like
pretty thick.
hacking?
Nah, the floors
Okay.
are thick.
Okay.
I wouldn't, because I'm going right to that bedroom, seeing what kind of bed there is, and regardless, just going to bed.
All right. It's a big bed, 2-person, like a queen. There's like a wardrobe, a carpet on the floor.
Pierre and I will sleep in the bed. Pierre gets one side, I get the other.
Excellent. And there's like a sofa in the living area where the fireplace is, and then there's the dining room. And obviously the latrine room.
Make yourselves at home, she'll say before she goes to bed.
Okay.
Are there any snacks in the dining room?
There is not. Because it's been a while since this person's been, a couple days or a week or so since this person's been dead. So any of the food in here is kind of minging.
Penny, do you want the couch? Be nice and warm by the fire.
Well, I might talk to the people a bit, learn a bit more about how they think. I'm a little concerned about what sacrifice Kiva will choose for the town.
Oh, that's right. She does get to choose a new sacrifice.
Maybe it'll be something, I don't know, something a little more harmless?
She was
Yes,
told what the sacrifice was already, so it's up to her.
But I do not share that.
So, I mean, I would probably talk to the town, maybe see if they know of the Artin Glenhaig fellow that we found the body of, and try to tell people about his fate. I may spend some time in the tavern. They did get a bunch of mead, and people will be talkative. Lots of stories.
What time is it at this point?
It took, I'll say 10 hours, and it was 10 o'clock when you left the cave. So bad at math.
So it wouldn't be.
It's
We wouldn't
8.
have to
It's
do
8
a long
o'clock.
rest.
8 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
So we can still be up for like another hour.
Yeah, it hasn't been 24 hours yet since your last long rest.
Yeah. I mean, people are
Okay.
usually up 16 hours if you get 8 hours of rest.
Yeah, you haven't had. It hasn't been enough time in between anyway to have a long rest yet.
Then Bo
I'm
was just
still
like,
sleeping. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
fine.
sleeping.
Yeah.
Bo was
Eventually-
just like,
Go ahead.
I don't want you to go alone, Penny. If you go, me and Haj are coming.
All right. That's fair.
I don't want you to get lost again. And she just gives you a hug, and you can just like hear her this little like a little sniffle.
Oh, me neither. That was very nearly traumatizing, but also quite familiar. Being
What?
stuck out in the blizzard alone. Remember my story. It was, mostly true. Stuck out in the blizzard alone.
I never want that to happen to you again. And she just gives you even a tighter hug.
Thank you. Shall we go to the tavern then?
Yeah.
Hear some stories. All right, let's go.
Chance is just
Penny?
busy like hacking this goat up in the basement.
Can I try some meat?
Well, I will have to ask others who are more familiar with your biological status. If you are still developing, it might affect your mind.
But I had coffee. Isn't that like the same thing? Isn't coffee and meat both grown-up drinks?
So far, many people have told me that that was a bad idea. So I may ask beforehand.
All right, let's go to the tavern then, Penny.
Let's go, yes.
All right, so yeah, you walk out, and you can see the soldiers starting to put out the flames around town because their sacrifice is warmth. So all of the fires are being put out, and you make your way to the mead hall, which is next door to this house.
Cool.
Stepping inside, yeah, large. It's a large fire heated space dedicated to bee husbandry and the nurturing of beehives. And there's a little area where there's like a tiny little tasting area where mead can be tasted. There's currently nobody behind the counter, but that fire heated space is being put out by somebody. They're kind of like putting the fires out and kind of like making sure the bees are all like comfortable.
Penny, have you ever seen bees before?
Bzzz, you can hear them buzzing. Bzzz.
I mean, probably, but Justin, has he?
Well, it depends where Penny comes from, the Forgotten Realms.
Yeah. I mean,
Bees are a common thing, really, anywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you like them?
Bzzz.
They do not bother me. I have a little bit tougher exterior than others. I've seen others get quite stung by bees.
The person kind of dealing with the bees can hear your conversation, turns around. Oh, hello.
Hello.
The lights are being put out for the evening. Can I help you with anything?
oh, is the tavern just empty?
Yeah, because it's not an actual tavern. It's just a tasting. It's a brewery, but there's like a little tasting area where no one is. Can I help
It's a
you?
microbrewery.
Essentially, it's
I,
dedicated to making mead. Yeah.
I imagined that since the mead was returned today, there would be some type of celebration.
Well,
since
it's pretty late. We'll probably celebrate tomorrow when it's warmer, when we can have the heat on.
All
What
right.
kind of bees are you keeping? Are they
Honeybees.
special?
Honeybees. They help us with the mead production.
Can I try some of the honey?
Of course, yes. And he kind of sticks his finger. He opens up one of the hives, kind of scoops his finger in, and the bees seem like really friendly with them. So he can like put his finger in, get a little bit of the honey, closes it, and walks over and like puts it on a piece of like bread or something, little tiny piece of bread and or a little piece of like a cracker and hands it over.
Thank you. And like she just like takes a bite.
It's really good. It's like really floral honey, really sweet.
This is wonderful.
There's a reason the mead is so like sought after. It's really good.
What flowers do they pollen? And she's just like
All
blown
sorts.
away.
The batch that we're working on right now is lavender.
Oh, wow.
We have to grow all of the flowers currently in this building.
Oh, so looking around, there's just like potted plants and
Not in
it's
this
just
room.
bees?
Not in this
Oh.
room.
Are they in the basement?
Uh,
The cellar?
they're somewhere. Why you want to know?
What flowers are pretty?
Are you do you two happen to be a rival meadery?
No, we are actually friends, you could say party members with your current speaker.
Oh. Well, it is still a secret.
Yes.
A secret my family's been keeping for 4 decades, so unfortunately I can't tell you. You
That
can go out and
is-
make it yourself.
That is
Or secret.
definitely all right. I like secrets.
Would you like to try some mead?
Yes! Before Penny can even respond, Boa just goes, yes.
Okay. How about you, sir?
Yes, I think I will.
All right. There usually is a fee, but your friend.
How much?
Well, it's generally 2 gold a glass.
That's all right.
But you and your friends did bring back our supplies, so for tonight it's on the house. And he pours 2 small testing glasses, not like big full glasses, like just testers that you usually get at a microbrewery.
A flight.
Yeah. And slides it forward. It's like this little rounded glass, very golden, very effervescent, and slides it over.
While they're doing that,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
can Chance go get that sheep?
Yeah, the sheep was just left out in the street.
Listen.
You can attempt to go.
Penny just went thonk onto the ground.
Yeah,
oh,
and then-
right.
and then
Kiva took it. That's
yeah.
right.
You go back to where the sheep was. Someone's definitely already claimed it. Fresh meat? Fuck yeah. It's gone.
Okay. Well.
Because people are used to eating knucklehead trout around this place.
Mm-hmm.
And a fucking full sheep. Yoink!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
So you go outside
Okay.
and it's just, gone.
Is there any indication of where it went?
No.
So no footmarks, no.
Well, there's tons
blood
of
droplets.
there's a ton of footprints in the snow, but no blood droplets because that blood was frozen.
Is there anybody around that I can ask about it?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I just want to ask her. Well, while they're in there, I want to ask around and see if I can figure out who took our dang sheep.
Okay. Random person's walking by. Oh, hello.
Excuse me. There was a carcass here. Where did it go?
What kind of carcass?
A sheep.
Oh. Someone probably took it then. We don't get much fresh meat in this town. It's usually knucklehead trout.
I understand, but I had plans for that.
Unfortunately, I guess you shouldn't have left it in the street.
I understand. I guess he'll go back to the speaker's house because he doesn't know where everyone else is.
Okay, so you go to the speaker's house. You can hear Kiva sleeping in the bedroom.
Chance is rummaging through the cellar.
Okay, yeah. So there's very expensive bottles of mead down there. The town made like last year's stock of mead. There's 3 bottles, and then there's a bottle of just random red wine, and that's about it.
Well, he'll help himself to one of the bottles.
Of wine or mead?
Mead.
Okay. So you crack open the cork, or pop the cork off, and you get hit with the smell of just honey and like floral notes.
Okay. Nice.
And it's like fizzing.
And you said there's 2 bottles of this?
3, and then 1 bottle of red wine.
Okay. I'll take an extra bottle and put it in my pack.
Okay.
And I guess I'll go. There isn't like a tavern. There's just
It's just the mead hall next door.
Got you. I don't know. I don't have anything else to do that's significant.
Okay.
Back to you, Boa and Penny.
What'd you do with the goat? when you finish cleaning it, you just leave it lying on the floor of the basement?
Well, yeah, I was gonna come back and undress it and pack it away and store it for like travel.
Okay.
But
So you're getting like meat and hide out of it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I want to just preserve it. Just go throughout the process of preserving the meat for travel.
Okay. Yeah, just pack it in salt and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's definitely like salt. There's still like salt and like spices in this house.
Okay,
you can easily
cool,
just
cool.
take some of that, and so there's like a barrel full of salt down here. You could just like shove whatever meat you have into the barrel and like let it sit there for
a couple days
or a few hours, yeah, and then
a few hours to dry and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, liver goes in there, tongue goes in there, cheek, shoulder. I guess the byproducts in the waste, he'll try to scoop those up and dispose of them
in another barrel.
Well, no, he's just gonna carry it to the back of the house and just drop it in the backyard.
Okay, in the backyard, just all this
in the backyard.
It's like unusable, like the
unusable, yeah, bones and intestines, spleen,
no
lungs, heart.
No guts. Yeah.
He'll keep the heart.
Yeah,
the heart,
you will. Hell yeah. Wrap that up in bacon.
Hang on to that.
I love organs. Okay. Yeah, you can easily do that. Are you making your way to the mead hall then to hang out with Penny and Boa?
Yeah. I'll follow them.
Okay.
In there.
So yeah, Penny and Boa, you get handed these 2 effervescent drinks that smell heavily of lavender and honey.
Ooh. How long did it take to make this?
Good question. I'm Googling how long does it take to ferment mead.
Usually takes like a month
4
or
weeks
so to let it ferment.
Yeah, primary fermentation is 4 weeks, and then you always have to. There's more than primary fermentation. 4 weeks because I fermented stuff before, but I've never made mead. I've made beer, but not mead. It can be a month to 5. Okay, I'm gonna say this is an 8. This is an 8-month fermentation mead. So we ferment it for a very long time, so it's very effervescent. It has a nice crisp dryness, but still a sweetness, and it's very fizzy on the tongue.
Oh, it takes like a good sip.
Very fizzy. There's a burn to it, but it's such a slight burn you don't notice it before the sweetness comes in.
Ooh.
You get a sense it's really easy to get drunk off of this.
Lavender.
Boa doesn't really know what that is.
Yeah.
The alcohol.
And then you get like these floral notes from the lavender.
Lavender's quite relaxing. Yes.
It depends. Yeah, you use enough of it. Steep it in tea, and you can make a nice sleepy time tea.
Oh, that's a good idea. Boa takes another good sip of it.
Okay. Ooh. It's your first time ever drinking alcohol. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I can sure. This is a
That one. Congratulations, you have permanent brain damage.
Legitimate question because she's a child. Would this be a disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
And you're not that much of a child. Kuo-toa reached adulthood at 5, so you're.
I'm 3.5. Getting to 4.
It said 4 on your character sheet. I'm so confused. Okay.
I couldn't put 3.5. It wouldn't let me.
Oh, okay. Cool. You're still almost an adult.
That is a solid 15.
15? You're buzzed, but you're not drunk. You're at the good stage that doesn't make you feel gross.
Feel fuzzy.
You feel good. You don't feel ugh. Yeah.
Oh, this is so tasty, Penny.
I'll have a sip, I guess.
Yeah, it's really good. You get a sense it's probably extremely expensive too.
Compared to the stuff that he's had before, how would it compare?
Far superior.
This is quite a good product.
Yeah, each barrel is about 1,000. No, each barrel is about 100 gold.
One might consider this masterpiece in art. It is definitely the best in its craft as far as I'm concerned. Chance would love this.
If you're friends with the speaker, does that mean you're the ones who also own, well, not yet, but own that tavern in Lonelywood?
Yeah.
Well, we do own a
Interesting.
tavern in Lonelywood, yes.
Well, I could sell you barrels for 100 gold when you have the funds to do so. And you can get about 100 or so drinks out of a barrel, one single drink, and each drink is about 2 gold.
2 gold, you said? Yes.
So you can charge more if you'd like. The general going charge of these small glasses is 2 gold. If you want to do a bigger drink, bigger glass, it's generally 4 gold, and you'd get about 150 uses out of the barrel.
Yes, well, travel is a little tricky. So
we send all the barrels to the other taverns through carts and stuff. No one hauls the barrels themselves in their hands. We use the roads of the 10 towns. The roads are usually less treacherous than moving through the wild. So you get about you could get about anywhere between 400 and 600 gold out of a barrel. That's not right at all. Whatever.
Boa just like finishes the rest of her drink.
Well, yeah, you upcharge when you sell. So yeah, you get about 300, 400 gold out of a barrel when you sell it to customers. But I sell businesses a barrel for about 200 or 100.
This sounds like a fantastic opportunity.
Did you just down the rest of it?
Yes, you did.
Constitution saving throw. With disadvantage.
Okay, with disadvantage. That is hey, solid nat 1, baby.
Boa instantly just kind of passes out, head on the counter.
Is she just like snuggling Haj?
Yeah. And at this point, Chance walks in and sees Boa sleeping on the counter of this meadery. Oh, another friend. Hello.
Hello. I am Game of Chance. It is your pleasure to meet me. This is where you two are.
It is my pleasure. You helped my business. You and your friends have helped my business immensely today.
Yes. You should be grateful.
So how can I help you?
I was looking for my friends.
They're right here.
What are you guys doing here?
Boa's passed out of the counter.
Well, I figured...
Definitely drunk, so Boa has the poison condition.
I figured with the return of the mead, there would be some type of get-together, a party, so I was looking for stories there, but it seems everyone's turned in early. Though that is no slight on the company we've kept so far. This person's told us a good amount of interesting information.
Well, I came out and I was looking for the sheep that we had brought, but it appears someone has already made off with it.
Yes, I imagined that might happen. Sorry.
Tis a pity. Is Boa okay?
Well, we're all a little exhausted, and this mead is has a very calming, soothing aroma.
It's like 60% alcohol. It's strong, but not like.
But lavender.
Yeah,
fucking lavender
also like helps like relax you too.
Mm-hmm. I see. May I try it?
Yes.
Yes, well, I'm not finishing mine. It is quite good, though. And he'll hand, like, the rest of his mug to Chance.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's definitely the best alcohol you've ever drank in your life. You can taste it, and you can only imagine how expensive those bottles are you have on your person now. Well, you actually don't know money, so never mind.
This is worth at least 2 gold.
Yeah, it actually is. That glass is worth the full glass is about 2 gold. A full bottle is about 50. No. 25 gold for a bottle.
That is a larger number than 2.
It's
which one of those are the yellow ones, right?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Is there some sort of exclusivity to ordering in bulk?
Well, we generally only sell in bulk to the taverns of the 10 towns, and you and your friends do own one. It's 100 gold per barrel.
Penny essentially gives Chance the rundown of what the guy meant, all of the information the guy gave us before.
He it's essentially you're trying to explain the concept of buying and purchasing to a rock.
Yeah.
Chance doesn't really get it. He just nods and looks interested, but
I don't mean to be rude or anything, but the flames are being put out around town, so I do have to move the bees somewhere warmer, which means I do have to close up shop for the evening.
yes, it is getting quite late as well. We should call it a night. Let us gather the brave Boa and make our way back to the speaker's home.
All right.
And
Once again, I just want to say how much I appreciate you all helping my business out.
Well,
yes, it is a small thing to someone as grand as me and my companions. Think nothing of it. And he'll scoop up Boa in his arms.
Okay.
there is a good story about how dire it was to actually attain this mead, though. Chance took a rather large spear to the gut. We almost lost him.
This mead is very much worth it, I can assure you, to the people. Morales will be raised all across 10 towns, I can easily assure you that.
And I can assure you, even though this is the best wine or mead I have ever tasted, it is not worth the value of Chance's life.
I'm not saying
But
it
that
was,
is not a slight on your mead.
and I wasn't saying it was. Good evening. And he starts hauling like the little bee things elsewhere.
Chance is gonna put Boa on the couch
Okay.
back in the speaker's home.
Okay. What's Penny doing?
Nothing. Going to bed.
Okay. Chance, where are you sleeping? So yeah, there's the couch where Bo is sleeping on, and it's obviously Kiva's bed that she's sleeping with Pierre by herself.
Chance is going into the cellar, and he'll settle in there.
Okay, into the cellar.
Just find a little corner and just sit against the wall and doze off.
Okay. Penny, what are you doing? Were you sleeping anywhere specific? Are you doing anything specific before you go to sleep?
Fuck, you forgot to ask about Arton. Oh well. No. He's just gonna pull out his bedroll and sleep next to the couch.
Okay. As you all drift off to sleep, Boa, in your drunken dreams on the couch, you're floating in the middle of a vast ocean. The depth is impossible to see. Your sight in this ocean is as far as you can see, and there's something swimming towards you in the distance, but you can't quite make it out. It has a big dorsal fin, and you go to speak and just bubbles. Chance.
She goes.
That's all you see. Chance. In your dream, my good sir. Let me pull something up here. You're walking through the streets of where you left from.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something following you down the streets, around every corner and getting closer and closer. And when you turn to look, you can hear the footsteps approaching, but there's nothing there. And then you find yourself taking your voyage to Icewind Dale, and that presence is still there on the ship, following you around the ship. But still, you turn around, footsteps you can hear, but no one's there. That comes to Kiva. Your sleep is the worst you've ever had in your life. You're with Pierre. Your friends are all lying. Your friends are all lying dead in that cave with the verbeeg and the ogre, smashed into paste. Pierre also is dead at your feet. And this is one of the worst nightmares that you've ever had in your life. You do not gain the benefits of a long rest. Penny, you're wandering through a blizzard. The wreckage and hull of something behind you in the ice. And corpses lie in the snow. And they start standing up and looking at you and shambling towards you. And they just say, "You are the one who abandoned us to this fate." And you also do not gain the benefits of a long rest. And that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
Nice.
Holy shit!
And you two can figure out why
That's
next week
suspense.
and why you didn't gain those benefits.
So we did not level up this week.
Nope.
Okay.
You got one more job to do.
Earlier, you said we would level up when we returned this in, but
I said
yeah,
it's one,
I understand.
one of the blips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And you can find out why Penny and Kiva are not getting good sleeps next week.
yeah, I don't.
You two did something, and that's what caused it. And we'll come back to that next week. Good night, everybody.
I want to know what they did.
I didn't drink the water.
Not it. Good night, everybody.
Good night.